4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that.
In 1958, the Hillary family purchased a small telephone company in their hometown of Medicine Park. Now in their third generation, Hillary delivers state-of-the-art services across rural Oklahoma. From Main Street business owners and our future generation of leaders to farmers at the heart of our rural economies, Hillary is always innovating, consistently connecting, and relentlessly going where others won't. Because every community, every person matters.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
Check out the new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One. Our huge showroom is filled with the latest in home flooring and stocked with all your project needs. Come in today and see what you've been missing. The new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One, directly behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road. Experience the new Westside Carpet One. Our showroom is filled with the latest floor covering and interior design trends, and our experienced staff will make your satisfaction a priority. The all-new Westside Carpet One, behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road.
Whether you're buying or selling, today's real estate market is proving trickier than ever.
We've been doing this for over 22 years.
So if a problem does arise, you can trust us to solve it.
Let us use our years of experience to guide you to buy or sell your home.
Trust the team that's gotten it done with over 12,000 deals done in the last 22 years.
Always call our Payment Berries team.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
These hands have seen a lot. They've treated wounds and cured diseases, kept their fingers on the pulse of innovation and technology, pushed the boundaries of what's possible. These hands have mended families and held communities together. But it's our hearts that drive our unparalleled dedication, expertise, and healing. That's why we're here.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. We also provide residential trash services for Lawton's outlying communities. We've got a solution for small businesses, contractors, construction companies, and everybody in between. We're a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. Waste Solutions.
Welcome, Bulldog fans, as we are in Woodward, Oklahoma for tonight's clash between Woodward and your Cash Bulldogs. We welcome everybody that didn't make the long drive up here. We apologize for the late getting on here. Seems like that's our staple, so y'all should be used to it by now, folks. We want to thank Hillary Communications for bringing you the pregame show. Hillary Communications for your telephone and internet needs. Mike, as we look at this matchup, Woodward comes in 1-3. We're coming in off of our first district loss. Woodward they went to Elgin last week and lost 60-0 to Elgin. So, and then we had that heartbreaker last week. Just what are some of the things we need to kind of key on, look at tonight, to try to bounce back, especially after this long drive up here?
Well, coming off that loss last week, I know there was some extreme frustration. Disappointment. So you're looking for the kids to come out, and we got to be focused tonight. We have come out every game this year, bar the Sulphur game, and played an excellent first half. I know this is the time when you look back, you're 0-4, you start re-examining what you thought you were going to be able to do, what you thought you would be able to accomplish, and you see things maybe haven't went your way, so you start trying to reinvent things just a little bit.
Yeah, I think you kind of take a look at some of the key factors of trying to just, I kind of key in on the long drive because that can have a little bit of effect on it. But, coming in off of, a district loss to Elk City that, could have won, but, just some things didn't go the way that we kind of hoped. So I think you go into tonight and you think, maybe seeing a little bit of changes from what I'm hearing, this week through the coaching staff and everything, trying to make a adjustment here and there. And, one or two adjustments can mean the difference between a win and a loss.
Well, that was the ball game last week. We have a lead mid-third quarter, late in the game, driving close to midfield. And when the ball gets on the turf, and we get a scoop and score, and then we're behind the 8 ball. And so the whole season thus far has been like that for us. It's been, just kind of one mistake compounds another mistake, and then we're not being able to capitalize on our good fortune in the first half. I think the boys really have to focus themselves tonight, not worry about what's happened in the past, and really come out ready to play this evening. And still a lot of football ahead of us.
Yeah, absolutely. There's still everything. Honestly, there's still everything ahead of us, and I think the kids can, take a little solace in that, to knowing that that we do have, the season's not over. I mean, honestly, we restarted last week, and with the first district game, now it didn't go the way we wanted to, and I know everybody's like, well, you're 0-4. So, but, it's an 0-4 that, with what we just talked about, adjustment here and there could be 3-1. You take that Sulphur game out, they're a really strong team, and, we're not there yet. So, trying to get back, just getting over that hump the first time, that's going to be the hardest thing. And then after that, that's when you can start keying on some other things.
You got to really feel like you can win a game and not just come out and compete and not just come out and play, but you really got to have the confidence that you can win a game. There were other surprises last week in our district. Clinton going into Weatherford was a big surprise, and being able to defeat Weatherford 22-21.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, we're not the only one that had some bad misfortune. But all that being said, we're playing the game tonight. We can't replay Altus, Duncan, or Elk City. We have to play the game tonight that we have against Woodward. And we've got a we got a big line for Woodward on both sides of the ball. To me, watching Woodward on film, they're definitely more balanced than what we saw from Elk City. Elk City was really run dominant. Not a lot from the quarterback, but tonight they're going to see more from the quarterback side, with the quarterback running, a little bit more comfortable passing the ball. Maybe not quite as dynamic as some of the teams that we've seen, but very consistent. And they're coming off of something, like you said, something from last week. But that's when you go down south to Elgin. I mean, that's been what everybody
experiences that
going through the last 2 years. So, for me tonight, the key really for our offense is for playmakers to step up and make plays. Given the opportunity to do that, we have to step up and make plays, put points on the board. We had big opportunities last week in the Elk City game 4 times in the first half that we had turnovers given to us. And we
got to capitalize on them.
Yeah, we got to take advantage. And they were all really close to the plus side of the field.
The plus side of the field, absolutely, yeah.
So tonight, coming out here, of course, everybody wants to start off hot, wants to start off good. To me, I know everyone likes getting the ball to start the second half. I want to see the offense come out, and I want to see the offense step up and make some plays early in the game. Take some pressure off the defense. Take some pressure off the coaching staff. Take some pressure off themselves to where they're not pressing and feeling like they've got a big weight hanging over their head.
Normally, I would say we want the ball in the second half, but I tend to agree with you on that, trying to, get the ball in the first half and do our best to let's go down, set a tempo, and set a precedence. I think sometimes when we wait till the second half, we'll talk about it a little bit when we come back from the break. We're going to take a short break and be back for our keys to the game. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. We also provide residential trash services for Lawton's outlying communities. We've got a solution for small businesses, contractors, construction companies, and everybody in between. We're a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-609-3637. No referral needed. Mention this ad and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Are you prepared for summer? We are.
Keep your air conditioner ready with a Miller Noble Heating and Air Maintenance Plan. We service all makes and models from Bryant, Carrier, and Lennox. Just need a repair? We can do that. Can't pay for it all at once? We offer financing plans too. Is it time to replace your old system? We offer free estimates on new systems. Click or call today and stay comfortable with Miller Noble Heating and Air.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted.
All right, welcome back, Bulldog fans. As we get set here for kickoff, we got about 5 minutes here. We'll go over a little bit of our keys to the game. Once again, I want to thank Hillary Communications for bringing you the countdown to kickoff, always innovating because every community matters, providing top-quality telephone and internet service. Visit their website at hillary.com. And as we talk about our keys to the game, Mike, I want to also thank the Cash Laundromat for sponsoring your Bulldog keys to the game. I'll start a little bit on defense here. Talked to Coach Thompson this week, and you had already mentioned a little bit of the big boys that they have and that line and everything that we're gonna encounter there. He was really worried about the run. They have a big front line trying to just minimize the run. They're big up front, which is their strength, and they're going to try to establish run. And kind of like Hendon on last week, he was really big on third and fourth downs because that's where we kind of let it slip away last week is on third and fourth down.
Fourth down's been killing us.
Yeah.
And fourth and distance, not fourth and short. It's been fourth and distance, and we've been having a lot of trouble getting teams off the field. And
he acknowledged that. He said that they struggled with that last week, and that's why they keyed on it this week. They feel like they match up really well with Woodward here. They did come up early today, stopped in Clinton for a little bit. So, trying to give the boys not as much road time because, sometimes seat time is not always the best. We just witnessed that, ourselves coming up here. But all in all, he thinks defensively, if they can just get set and stop the run, that they have a really good chance to put some stuff down. What's your keys offensively today, you think?
To me, it's diversity. We have to be diverse in our play calling. I don't think that we need to be so run dominant. I think it doesn't have to be, great big long passes. I mean, short, safe passes that, we can use like runs, but I think we need to be diverse. I don't think we can let the defense, compact on us, get 8 guys in the box. And and I think it's a diversity of people touching the football. I don't think we need to be dominant, with any 1 or 2 players. I think the best teams are diverse, have a lot of people contributing to the offense. And one thing that we've touched on just a little bit, I think we just need to let Zach loose and just let Zach be Zach. And I think he'll do a great job back there.
Yeah, I think, we talked about this last week. One of the things I think is key for us on offense is why I liked you saying if we're going to find out here in a second, see if we get the ball, what we choose to do, is getting the ball first to start here. We don't have to worry about that mirror-in effect. If they come out, run the ball like, Coach Thompson said that they love to do, and they're going to try to exploit, try to use their big line as much as they can. But That way we don't have to worry about that. We can come out and, like you said, throw the ball, let it go, and then, work in that run and, keep them on their heels.
Well, they're a diverse team. They're going to throw the ball. The quarterback's very comfortable running the football. And I'm going to give a shout-out real quick to my granddaughter. She's listening. So, Dylan Tate, your Grinchy, is talking to you. No, they're a very diverse team. They'll throw the ball more comfortably than we saw last week, run the ball effectively, both quarterback and running backs.
Yeah, I think, we're finding out here what we're going to look like. Won the coin toss and they deferred, so they're going to defer to the second half. So we'll come out on defense first here and see how that works out. Oh, they won the toss. Okay. You can tell me I'm wrong, Mike.
No, you're good. No, you're good.
I'm perfectly fine with that. I've been wrong many times.
No, Woodward's getting the ball.
Woodward's okay.
Woodward's getting the ball.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was hoping we'd get the ball first, like you talked about there. But so we'll be on defense first, folks, and look forward to your Bulldogs coming out and establishing our defense, establishing where they can't get that run, doing some of the things Coach Thompson talked about, defensively. I also want to thank, as you see through our broadcast here, the schedule pop up for your Cash Bulldogs. Thank the Orchard Group Morgan Stanley. The key to financial success is taking care of your family tree. For more info, please visit their team website or call 580-354-7475. Morgan Stanley, Smith, Barney, LLC, member SIPC. But as we get in, as your Bulldogs come out, they look pretty good. They look ready to play, Mike. Hopefully that we get there. I think they've had Coach Thompson said they had a really good week, so hopefully they come out and show what they can do. Because I think we have for 3 games in the first half, so we're going to have to hopefully we won't have to worry about the second half this week.
My wife would tell you I'm not the optimist, but every Saturday, no matter what happens on Friday, I always feel like we're going to win the next Friday.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you always think Michigan's going to win.
Oh, no. I know better. I know better than that.
No, I know. Well, you have to be. I mean, like what do we always tell, like a quarterback or anything else, or, if you throw an interception, you got to have a goldfish memory. 10 seconds. Hey, I forgot. What happened? Because you ain't going to be good if you don't.
Nope, that's it. Yep.
So no matter what happens, we got to get a good start here. We're going to take a short break, and we'll come back with the kickoff brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind: providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle, 580-357-8720.
All right, welcome back, Bulldog fans. As we get set to kick off here, I'll remind you that your kickoff is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. Burgers to baskets, pizza, salad, steak fingers, and the best sweet tea and cherry limeade in town. Let's all go to Wayne's. 2 locations on Cash and Sheridan.
This is exciting, Arthur.
I know.
Every week.
I'm ready. Friday Night Football, you can't beat it. I don't care where you are, who you are, what town you're in. This is what the week's all about. We got a beautiful night here. Oh, we got a whistle right before the kickoff.
We got the wind with us. There's pretty strong wind out here tonight.
I'm glad you mentioned that. Yeah, we pulled up and we're like, yep, we're in the plains, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'd say 25 or better.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're looking at the flag, and it's blowing pretty good up there, for us.
Hopefully it dies down just a little bit as the evening progresses.
As we get set to kick off again here. Jace Yoder kicking off. Nope. We got
Mr. Hall,
Lachlan in, which he usually does do the kickoff, but it looked like Jace was doing it the first time. And the Boomers take it, and they're slow to take it there. But he brings it out about 10 yards to the 25-yard line, and that's where the Boomers will take over, and your Cache Bulldog defense will try to make their stand.
That's good field position for Cache's defense to start here, Arthur.
Yeah, I want to say I think tonight on defense, I really think that McCracken and Hartzog and Yoder and Sweat are going to be some big factors here. I know Sweat's not starting. We got Cooper back there, but Tovez. But I think they're going to be it's going to be big. As we get penetration back there and the Bulldogs stuff them, we have a 1-yard gain on the play.
It's going to be a very methodical, thought-out approach by Woodward here tonight. They're going to be very patient.
And that was tackled by Super Mario, and probably I think he might be the one that makes the biggest difference at that outside linebacker spot.
I think we're going to win the game in between the tackles today, from end to end on defense.
Yeah, I think this is where it's won is on defense. And they're doing exactly what we went through last week is just drawing that clock down, that play clock, and trying to just control the game that way. Quarterback sneak up the middle, and he's hit right away.
Nice,
Big hit by Super Mario once again for a gain of 1. We're going to be 3rd down and 8.
We're going to win the battle of team speed. So if we can force them to try to get to the outside, I think we'll be good there. But we have to be solid up the middle. This is one of those situations we talked about in the entry. We got a 3rd down and distance right here, and they're into the field. We need to, make them get uncomfortable, and we need to play solid defense right here.
Yeah, I really think that you're right on defense. Their key is like if they can pick up 2 or 3 first downs in a series, they're happy because they ran off 6-7 minutes of clock. So we definitely don't want them to start that way. And the quarterback's going to take it back up the middle, and he falls. He fumbled the ball.
No, get on it,
pick
boys.
it up, run it in.
There you go.
Super Mario. He's going to take it. Oh, he's going to be down at the 1.
He is. That's the kind of start right there, Arthur.
That's what we need.
Opportunistic.
Yep.
Right? We said we needed to force him to the outside, get him uncomfortable. Quarterback put the ball on the ground right there.
Absolutely. Get a little fire under your belly and get in and I know you want to score on that, but it kind of gives your offense a chance too. Your defense is pumped. Now your offense come in and get pumped up too.
Definitely. There's nothing better for an offense to come out and have to go 1 yard and get a touchdown.
Yeah, absolutely. And that fumble was caused and picked up by Super Mario. Hartzog comes in. Looks like that Abbott's not in the game right now. They're going to have Graham
in
the Wildcat and Hartzog under center. Nope, Graham takes it, and he's going to take it up the middle for a Bulldog touchdown.
And couldn't have a better recipe for the beginning of this game.
Great blocking up front. He had nobody to even in his way until he got to the goal line. And Lachlan Hall comes in for the extra point. Not a bad way to start there, Mike. Score a touchdown in the first 2 minutes of the game.
No, you couldn't ask for anything better than that. You hate going around telling everybody you're better than what your record is, but really the boys have demonstrated the ability to play with anybody that's stepped on the field.
Good, and that's going to make your Bulldogs 7. Woodward Boomers, nothing. You're watching the Cache Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
All right, welcome back, Bulldog fans. As your Cash Bulldogs get set to kick off, Hall coming back out for the kickoff. Your kickoff is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. From burgers to baskets, pizza, and the best sweet tea and cherry limeades in town. Let's all go to Wayne's. 2 locations on Cash and Sheridan. All right, Mike, so perfect way we want to start. Defenses started off strong, only 2-yard gain. Your 2 yards that they had in the plus side of that, and then we get a fumble recovery, take it down to the 1-yard line, and then the offense comes in and Garrett Graham punches it in for the score.
Well, my granddaughter grew up liking Bluey. Her thing now is wheels on the bus go round and round. That's what we need to do right now. We don't need to stop at that. We just need to keep the wheels on the bus going round and round.
And they kick it again to number 5. He takes it from the 10, going to bring it out to the right side, to the near side to us, and it gets hit right there by McCracken. And that's where the Boomers will take over, is at the 25-yard line. Let's see if our defense can come back out and do something with this, Mike.
Ran a long ways to end up the same spot where they started last time. All right, yep, we got to be tough between the ends, tackle to tackle, force them to go outside. And when they do try to pass the ball, our corners and safety have to have their head on a swivel.
Yeah, you did say they passed the ball a little bit here.
Yeah, they did last week against Elgin, and actually had a modicum of success. Defense has come fired up, though.
Yep. And we're going to run it up the middle again. Good defensive stop by the line, but he is spinning just like a little spin top in there, just spinning, and spin off a couple of the Bulldog defenders for a 4-yard gain. Going to bring up a second down. Looks like a 3-yard gain. Second down to 7.
You always want to get at the running back's feet and try to change his direction, slow him up, getting through the hole. We did that there. We didn't do a good job as far as wrapping up right there. That first guy could have got a hold of the leg. The second guy in could have finished him off.
Yeah. So far the line's doing great.
Yeah, penetration's been real good.
They come out with a single high. That's going to be a quarterback keeper. He's got a little room on the outside, but not much, guys. He's met right there in the hole by Richard Bennett.
Doesn't have quite the speed, or it doesn't have near the speed as what we saw from the Altus quarterback, from Sawyer Rice, either from Duncan. So the more we're able to nip that in the bud, the less convincing he'll come around that corner.
Yeah, the containment on that was amazing. Even looked like he was going to have a little more room than he did, and he only ended up getting about 4 yards on the play. Great job by Bennett coming up.
I like to force a punt right here.
Yeah.
You don't like giving
we got – not sure what we got here. Something with the arms. Oh, armbands. They're not going to let him play. And he's got to come out for a play. So that might be significant here. Even if it's just a play. But this is a big third down and about a long 2.
Woodward coach seems to be yelling something to do with our safety, thinking he has the same issue as the –
Oh, he's talking about his sleeve.
Yeah.
But you can have a sleeve. You can't have the bands. Oh, and he's hit right there by Super Mario.
He read that like a book.
Jet sweep goes nowhere. Super Mario puts him back for a loss of 5 on the play.
Yeah, they'll punt.
Going to bring up the punt team now.
Nice.
We got 8:15 and counting here left in the first quarter. Your Bulldogs lead 7-0 over the Woodward Boomers. Heck of a man. Yeah. Super Mario, man, he's kind of picking up where he was last week. He was all over the field last week. And we got Sweat back.
Canada.
Oh, bad snap, man. They're not going to have a chance. It's going to be about a net of 8 yards on the punt, and your Bulldogs will take over at their own or at the Boomers 40.
This is reminiscent of the game last week with lots of opportunities rolling our way. We were able to capitalize on that first one, which we didn't do last week. So right here, let's go again, boys.
All right, Abbott brings it out the Bulldogs.
Single high safety over here.
Canada in the backfield. Look, and I love this because the wind is with us. Wide open is Coleman down the seam.
Nice.
For a gain of about 30 on the play.
Nice. got to take advantage of it while we got that wind at our back. I like coming out, being aggressive, not just coming out, running fullback dives there.
Yeah, absolutely.
There was a big hole in that middle of that field right there, especially when the slot receiver came through, cleared out that safety.
We got Frazier down bottom, Sweat in the slot, and McCracken up top. Passes out to Frazier for the catch, and he's going to fight, but he's pushed out of bounds about the 1 yard line. Nope, they're going to call it the 3. Second and goal from the 3. Canada goes out. Looks like Downing comes in. Nope, Canada's still in. That was McCracken out. Got Sweat up top. Frazier down below. Canada in the backfield. And Abbott's going to be under center as we have second down and goal from the 3. Handoff is to Canada. There's a huge hole, but it's blocked up pretty good there. Number 2 comes in there for the Boomers and hits him. And for a gain of a yard, that's going to be third down. Oh, we could have picked up a first down there still.
Yeah.
I believe we picked it up, and it's going to be a first down for your Bulldogs. It'll be first and goal.
That was a huge hole, as you
All right.
mentioned, Arthur.
And we're going to take a timeout here to measure. Remind you, our timeouts are brought to you by Ace Hardware, Ace West, for all your hardware needs for over 50 years of experience. Ace West, experienced in the lumber industry, they provide building materials to do it right. Carpet One flooring with covering products for the individual builder and commercial. All right, let's see. We get it. We got it. All right, good job. First down, Bulldogs. Let's see what we come out here with here. We're going to have Frazier up top, Sweat down closest, nearest to us. Abbott's going to be under center with Canada in the backfield again. He's just going to run it up the middle for a Bulldog touchdown.
Nice. Definitely the kind of start that we were hoping for.
Absolutely, yeah.
That 3-hour drive up here as we talked about the football game.
Yeah, you definitely, you think about I think if you're going to have any kind of lag, it's going to be in this first quarter because of that, but it doesn't seem that we have any. A late addition to the line here. Lachlan Hall back for the kick. Snap is good. Kick is good. And that's going to be your Cash Bulldogs 14, Woodward 0. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Man, I gotta go to the bathroom. Dude, there's bushes all around us. Nah, it's number 2. Well, you better call McCracken. All right. Oh. What's that? Oh, my God.
Have a McCracken portable tool septic. We're number 1 when it comes to number 2.
McCracken is the only name to call for septic cleaning, both commercial and residential. So when duty calls, call McCracken, 580-704-9332. McCracken Portable Toilets and Septic. We're number 1 when it comes to number 2.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, as your Bulldogs lead 14-0 here with 7:05 left here in the first quarter. Lachlan Hall set to kickoff, and that means your kickoff is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. From burgers to basket pizza and the best sweet tea and cherry limeades in town. Let's all go to Wayne's. 2 locations on Cash and Sheridan. Also want to thank the Lawton Firefighters Association for proudly supporting the community they serve every day. Lawton Firefighters Association, and for supporting your Cash Bulldogs in the first quarter here on Oklahoma Sports Network. Hall going to kick an onside kick, and it's going to be picked up. Recovered by your Bulldogs.
Cooper Toves.
Woodward wasn't even thinking about that onside kick, so their defense will have to come out after just being out there. maybe a little tired there. Cooper Tovez, I think he was like, even, what is this?
Yeah. I was worried maybe one of our guys running by that were trying to hit a block had touched the ball, and the referee was going to throw a flag, but that wasn't the case.
So the Bulldogs come out here with a lot of momentum scoring. You know, we got two touchdowns, and we've started every time inside of our own or inside Boomer territory.
Definitely, yeah.
Abbott going to look to pass. Has Sweat on the seam. Makes a move. Cuts to the outside. Makes one miss. He's got a seam. He could. He could go the way. Oh, cuts back in. Down at the 11-yard line for a gain of about 38 on the play. Good job by Sweat with his moves there.
It was an excellent throw by Zach.
Yep.
Come up there quick, very decisive.
And it was, I know where I'm going. It's going to be open, and it's quick. That was great.
Yep.
All right, first down and 10, so we can still pick up a first down. Without getting touched on. Canada in motion. Sweat looks to him. Oh, and he drops the ball. I think that's just looking ahead a little bit there, Mike.
Yeah, actually, the slot was uncovered on that play.
Nobody covered him.
Yeah, the slot was uncovered.
Yeah, good catch there. All right, we have 6:34 left here in the first quarter, folks. Your Bulldogs leading 14-0.
We got Woodward on their heels right here.
Yeah. McCracken's in.
We need to keep rolling.
Yeah, McCracken's up top. Sweat in the slot. Frazier down low. Super Mario in the backfield. Sweat in motion. Ball is to Super Mario. Makes a couple guys miss. Keeps pushing. Gets a gain of about 2. Going to bring up third down and about 6 or 8 on the play. Or, excuse me. Not so sure that was a little, like, have to clear that jet out of the way, that motion guy before.
There was a little bit of
little there, yeah.
Timing was off just a little bit.
But I like the play call because it kind of gets them thinking that, hey, but you can't really wait too long because you got to make them think you're giving it on that jet sweep. So I get good play call, though. All right, Sweat's in the slot with Frazier down bottom. Mario's in the backfield. Mario's in the backfield. Abbott looks. Sweat's wide open for the touchdown. Bulldogs.
Way to go up and get the ball.
Same play, same result. And once again, Abbott's just back there, and he's like, nope, know where I'm going, going to hit it, and got plenty of protection and throws the ball great.
Well, coaches have done a good job watching Woodward. They play off quite a bit, more of a safe type of defense on their back end, and they've done a good job of attacking it underneath it and then letting it.
Yep, Hall kick is up, and it is good. Going to bring the score, your Cash Bulldogs 21, Boomers 0. As you're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Paris Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Bar S, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Bar S Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages. The food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, as your Bulldogs get set to kick off after scoring a touchdown on a 49-yard drive, capped off by a 9-yard TD pass, or excuse me, a 5-yard TD pass from Abbott to Sweat. Lachlan Hall gets set to kick off here. We onside it last time. I don't necessarily think we're going to do that this time, but that was a great call the last time.
It was. You have a big void from the 35-yard line all the way back to the 10, where if you push
that is good, yeah.
Pretty safe kick, and you've got some speedy guys on that outside over here.
It'll be like an accidental onside, huh?
Yeah.
I like that. Oh, and they're going to make Downing go off. I'm not sure what happened.
Teagan.
Yep. Not sure what's going on there, but we're back to play as your kickoff is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. From burgers to baskets, pizza, and the best sweet tea and cherry lime in town. Let's all go to Wayne's. Kicks right back there. Number 10 takes it from the 7, cuts it back near side, and he is met right away.
Who is that?
I don't know. We need him trying to wait. Oh, that's Graham.
That was a nice sure tackle.
Yep. Great tackle by Garrett Graham.
I like pinning them back deep. They started once at 25, once at 26, and they're going to be back. 17, 18-yard line, something like that. Nice.
Nope, we got whistles again. It's going to be a timeout, Boomers. And I want to remind you that our timeouts are brought to you by Ace Hardware, Ace West, with over 50 years' experience in the lumber industry. Ace West for all your hardware needs. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Home Tech Solutions is your dependable contractor for heating, AC, and electrical services for your home or business. They're the ones to rely on with over 30 years experience, and they are 100% locally owned and operated. They see to it to take care of your comfort, offering everything from insulation to maintenance and servicing all brands in the greater Southwest Oklahoma area. Make sure you see them first for all your HVAC and electrical needs. Give them a call today, 580-919-0328. That's 580-919.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, as your Bulldog defense takes over here at, they have Woodward 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. High snap. Try to run it up the middle again, but Mario is right there again.
You ain't going to make a living running at that fella.
Yep. Gain of about 1 on the play.
He's as solid as we have on defense.
2nd and 9. Yeah, I think it could be a long night for Woodward here.
I don't hear the fat lady singing yet.
I agree with you. I know we ain't in the second half yet, right? But
we've had a couple.
We keep letting Super Mario do that. It's gonna be a long night.
No, that definitely. No, this is about mental focus. It's we've come out and played good first half. This is being able to play a good, full, complete game.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, and quarterback's going to keep it, and he's going to gain about 2 yards. Going to bring up 3rd down and 7 on the play.
Really are controlling end to end right there, the middle of that field.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be anyway, but I mean they've kind of scripted their own plays. Like they've ran the running back up the middle, then the quarterback up the middle on every series they've had on their first 2 plays.
Good news, Arthur. Besides the score of the football game, I'm getting reports from all over the place. I know we were worried about our signal up here. But everybody's coming in loud and clear. Mom and Dad are sitting at home watching the game.
Good.
Yep.
I know we've been worried about that every week, and to be as far as we are like tonight, it's great.
First
QB looks like it's going to be
a nice play.
It was going to be a screen, and almost like there, you probably wouldn't want that knocked down. They were, I believe.
Is that Braxton Jackson?
Yeah, Braxton Jackson on the knockdown. I believe Downing was over there ready to pick it off. He had read that pretty good.
If you can't get to the quarterback where they teach you, get your hands up.
Get your hands up.
Yep.
Sweat and Canada back for the return.
Had bad snap on the punt last time.
Yep. Didn't get much. He got a net of about 8 yards on it. And we're going to have a whistle.
Boy, the umpires have really, this year, I know there's points of emphasis every year, but they have really turned into the fashion police.
Yeah, it's not hurting nothing.
Wristbands, pants, everything. I know they're doing their job, but it's really been a challenge.
Yeah,
that's been every game. It's not just up here. That's a point of emphasis for the
everywhere.
Umpires.
And Woodward's coach is not happy.
Yeah, I'm sure the score has something to do with that.
Yeah, definitely. And oh
man,
Mario almost got that. Canada's just going to let it roll. It's going to roll out at about the 50-yard line, and that's where your Bulldogs will take over with 4:03 left here in the first quarter. Your Bulldogs lead 21-0 over the Woodward Boomers. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
This month at Merritt Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Aero Sign Company is now Fusion Sign and Design, continuing to serve all of Oklahoma and surrounding states for the past 70 years. Their focus has always been driving people to your door, not just service. They have the knowledge and design. Phone 353-2227.
All right, welcome back, Bulldog fans. We're going to get about 15 yards here because it looked like the officials finally had their fill of Woodward's coach. I think he's probably a little irritated with maybe how his boys have played the first quarter so far, and with the officials taking them off for the fashion, so he might be a little upset.
A little bit of a different formation here.
Yep, we got a little wildcat going on here.
Yep.
Canada, low snap, takes it, hands it to Sweat, takes it to the right, makes two guys miss, going to be pushed out of bounds, maybe rolled out of bounds, about the 42-yard line of the Boomers, going to bring up a 2nd down and 2.
When we talk about running a diversity of offense, it's not just pass to run, it's different formations, and we've done a really good job of mixing that up this evening.
Yeah, that's going to come back, though, as a holding's been called on the Bulldogs. It's going to bring us back 10. Going to bring up a 1st down and about 19.
First time we've stubbed our toe this evening.
Yeah, that's been our Achilles heel, but so far been pretty good.
So we got Canada at quarterback again.
Yep, still running the Wildcat. Canada, he's just going to take it himself up the middle, gain about 4 yards on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 14.
You get the feel that the offense has a good vibe
rhythm
about it tonight, a good rhythm. Yeah, definitely. They got some confidence going on.
They do have confidence going on. Sometimes it is hard to get a rhythm whenever you're running, Wildcat, then bringing a quarterback in and back and forth. But they've done a good job of it tonight.
Oh, absolutely. And we've given them multiplicity of looks, different formations, different groupings.
Yeah. And once again, pass is over the middle and in and out of the hands of Sweat. Just a little high. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 14 from our own 47-yard line.
Well, you pick up 7-8 yards here, Arthur, and you go for it on 4th down.
I mean,
up 21.
I think so. If things were a little different, you'd say, okay, pick up 7-8, you probably punt it, but we need this game. We need the confidence rolling in, I think so.
I think you're right there. I think more than anything, we need the confidence. We have a tough game next week. Every game is tough in districts.
I agree. We're going to timeout Bulldogs. We're going to take it with you and remind you that timeout is brought to you by Ace Hardware, Ace West, with over 50 years of experience in the lumber industry. Visit Ace West for all your hardware needs. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans. As your Bulldogs take over, we got a 3rd down and 14 from our own 46-yard line. Abbott looks to pass. Looking, got a man over the middle and just behind Sweat. Going to bring up 4th down and 14 from the 46, and I think we're going to punt there, Mike.
That's called a shallow, and that was there.
It was.
That was there.
That's all right. I mean, hey, sometimes in these games that's what you got to do is, work out those kinks, That didn't hurt you, so.
No, And we've done a good job punting the ball this year. And so if we can pin them back deep and swap field position with them again.
Frazier with the punt, and it's going to be called dead before it even starts. A lot of whistles tonight already. We got like 2:57 left here in the first quarter.
I think they're sending our punter off.
Yep, looks like that's what happened. Frazier had to go off. I'm not sure. He's been playing all night, so.
The Woodward coach got his wish.
That's what I say, you stay on them long enough. I mean, they're going to get you, but you're eventually going to win one. At least they're going to give you a bone usually.
Graham is back to punt.
Yeah. And good snap. And, oh, man, that was close. But good punt.
He was a little bit slower getting rid of that.
Taken at the 20 or 15. He's got a little bit of a room. Makes one miss. Still got room on his feet all the way up to the 40-yard line, 41-yard line. That's going to be their best field position of the night, Mike. Oh, we do have a flag, though.
We're going to have a personal foul back here, or a block in the back, one or the other. I think it was a late hit.
I think he's probably going to go berserk if that's.
The one piece of excitement they've had so far in this first quarter.
Yeah, taking a little bit of time to decide what it is. Yep, I think you're right, Mike. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Boomers, going to be a 15-yard penalty from the spot. Be from the end of the run. So they will take over at the 25-yard line, so they'll have their standard starting position, Mike.
Well, I feel for them in a way. Not really, but I understand what they're feeling right now. I guess that'd be a better way to put it.
We definitely understand.
Yeah, we've had our share of misfortune the first 4 games.
Well, that was a 10-yard penalty, so it'll put it at the 31. So, 1st and 10 there for the Boomers.
Don't need to let that punt, unsuccessful conversion dampen our enthusiasm right here.
And they're going to look to pass for the first time tonight. He's just going to throw it deep. And it is in and out of the hands of number 11. That was a good throw by the quarterback. I mean, you can't put it any better than that.
Yeah, that was a good throw. And I'm glad that Richard Bennett didn't panic there and just grab a hold of the receiver. Even though he did have a step on him, he kept trying to maintain and did it without
it was great coverage. I mean, I think maybe the only thing else you could do is put your hand up, but I think he played it good. As soon as it hit his hands, he was slapping the hands, so he was doing amazing.
Yep. He had a step on him, but he made it up. And Richard has excellent closing speed.
Yeah, he does, really. Oh, safety's coming up. And handoff is up the middle. Going to cut it to the outside. They got a couple good blocks. Number 20. Oh! I thought the ball came out for a minute, but it didn't. Gain of about 12 on the play up to the 39-yard line.
So
it's going to be their first down of the night.
We've shut down the middle.
Yeah.
We've showed them, now we got to prove that we've forced you to run outside. Now we can hold that edge a little bit. That as an end, we can't get so aggressive off that edge thinking the play is going to the middle that we let somebody outside of us.
Yeah. And kind of like you said, we can't rest on a 21-point lead, honestly. Not in high school football or anything really anymore.
No. First quarter, there's still 3 quarters of this game to go.
Yeah. Handoff. Nope. Quarterback keeps it up the middle, and he's going to gain 5 on the play up to about the 45-yard line. We're going to call it 6. It's going to be 2nd down and 4. This is kind of the same plays they've been running.
This is more of these last 2 plays, more of the Woodward team I saw against Elgin last week. They had some success on their first drive. They picked up a first down. I know it drove the Elgin coaches crazy. But they're going to be patient. They're going to be methodical. They're not going to allow a little bit of misfortune to deter them from what they want to do.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, I don't care what happens. Any team, you can't do that. You can't, go away from your game plan just because of a couple things. Now, you might have to adjust that game plan, but you don't go away from it. He's looking to pass. Going to be a little wide receiver screen. Ate up all over there. Yoder was on it.
Got to make tackles.
But then Coleman in on the tackle. It's going to be a gain of 3 on the play. It's going to be close. It's going to be a 3rd down and 1.
For a cornerback.
Under a minute left here in the first quarter, folks. 50 seconds.
For a cornerback, besides coverage skills, being able to tackle in space is about the best thing you can do.
Yeah.
Paulus Cash is coming in the game. I like Paulus on this edge.
Yeah, he did really good last year on the edge for us. Look for him to, especially in a game like this, to be able to shoot in pretty hard.
Really great. He has great quickness and strength.
And a keeper by the QB up the middle, and it's met right away, but he falls forward. And what we say sometimes, sometimes that's your best features, falling forward and not backwards, because that gives you a first down or not.
Yeah, that extra half a yard helps out.
That's going to be a first down for the Woodward Boomers, and that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. We got 10 seconds left, and they're not going to run out of play the way they've been. So with the end of the first quarter here, folks, your Bulldogs leading 21 over the Woodward Bombers, 21-0. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton's premier full-service garden center is Bedrock Nursery at 1802 Northwest 67th Street. Serving all of Southwest Oklahoma since 1994, they are your source for homegrown bedding plants and offer a wide range of services, including landscape design and installation. They are your full-service garden center. Bedrock Nursery, 1802 Northwest 67th Street in Lawton. Bedrock Nursery. Come see the difference.
Rule number 6, be the truck authority. That's the Billingsley way. At Billingsley, we're proud to offer hundreds of Ford trucks for your selection. And if you know a thing or two about saving money, we bet you know Billingsley.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Drive home the win now at Billingsley Hyundai with huge savings from our inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs. See us today and be a champion with a winning deal for you. Or shop us online at BillingsleyHyundai.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Bridges, and after 30 years of practicing dentistry in Lawton, Fort Sill, Southwest Oklahoma, I need some help. Please welcome our new associate dentist, Dr. Chandler Harbin. Dr. Harbin brings a gentle touch to our ever-expanding dental practice in order to make your visit one that exceeds your expectations. Even more things to smile about is our partnership with 3 major dental insurance companies, United Concordia, Delta Dental Premier, and Health Choice. Come schedule an appointment with Dr. Harbin or myself by calling 580-248-6700.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, as the Boomers take over at the 49 of the Bulldogs. Handoff is up the middle and met right away by Case Hardzog. Yeah. No gain on the play. Going to stay there at the 49-yard line of the Bulldogs. Second down and 10.
That's the kind of defense we started the game with. Nice to pick that up here in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Super Mario's running mate back there at linebacker.
Yeah. Speaking of second quarter, we want to thank Vincent Saylor of State Farm for sponsoring our second quarter. Not only can they provide auto and home insurance, for which State Farm is most known for, but they also provide life, health, small business insurance, plus financial services. So come in, call, or click for a free quote today. Looks quick pass, wide open is the receiver. He makes one man miss. Another one falls, and he kind of does the limbo and falls down at the 36-yard line of the Bulldogs, and another first down for the Boomers. You start hearing this, Mike. They're starting to get a little bit of life in here.
Yeah, that was way
too easy?
Too easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a whole lot of cushion.
That was like a lot of 10-yard cushion there.
Yeah, that was after a very good play on first down. You get a stop there on second down, and we really put them in a bind.
Yeah. Kind of caught him off guard by throwing the ball there. Like we talked about, they're going to throw the ball a little bit. We got 10:40 left here in the second quarter. First down Boomers. They look to pass again. He has a little bit of time. 33's out of the backfield, and he has plenty of room. Okay, we got a tackle there. We can't push.
Yeah, that's undisciplined on our defense right there. There's a man assigned to him, and we just lose contain on that play.
Yeah, that's going to be first and goal or first and 10 from the 11, so they can still pick up another first down too. And they're finding a little bit of life in this passing game, Mike.
That's eyes in our backfield right there, watching the quarterback instead of keeping to our assignments.
Yeah. Yeah, and that is that, like you talked earlier about the kind of over rushing that in and stuff. Quarterback's going to go up the middle, and there's really nothing there. He gains about 2 yards. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 8 from the 9. Had to jump over the line there. Looked like there's a little cut there, and we do have a boomer down. We're going to take a short break, folks, as you're watching the Oklahoma Sports or Cash Bulldogs on Oklahoma Sports Network.
Power Services, the power of quality and comfort, servicing all of Southwest Oklahoma and the surrounding area for the past 40 years. Offering the best service for heating and air for both residential and commercial, geothermal systems, electrical services, and generators are their specialty. Give them a call for all of your heating, air, and electrical needs. Experience the power of quality and comfort with Power Services of Southwest Oklahoma. Give them a call today at 580-875-3645. That's 580-875-3645.
Through life's trials, Liberty National Bank has been with you all the way, listening, embracing your goals, working together with you to build the best people first. For you, we are in the banking business. For you, we're here. Liberty National Bank, with you all the way.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, as the Boomers get set to at the 9-yard line of your Bulldogs on 2nd down and about 8. There's a good tackle earlier by McCracken on that last one. And as QB sneak up the middle again, he's going to gain about 4 on the play. Going to bring up a 3rd down and about 3. So, the worrisome thing I see here, Mike, is that the things that we were stopping earlier, we're not really stopping now. So they've adjusted a little bit to block their blocking scheme because they've got some big boys up there.
They've made some adjustments on their blocking scheme, open up a little bit of holes. You're going to see you're going to get a little insight into the coach's mindset right here. He's got a 3rd and 4, third and 4. Down 21 points. This is 4-down territory.
Oh, yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. QB's going to keep it again, and Famero comes in and says, not today. Famero in on the tackle for a gain of no gain on the play. Going to bring up a 4th down and 4 on the play, I'm going to say, because they need to get to almost the 1-yard line.
We want to be careful here about giving them free.
9 minutes left here in the 2nd quarter.
Giving them a free first down. No jumping off sides right here. The coach is really – I don't like coming on, but the Woodward coach is really whining.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what he's upset about this time.
Yeah.
Gave him the thumbs up, though.
All right, 4th down. This has been our bugaboo.
Yes, it has. That's going to be a false start.
False start, or did we,
no, it's a false start.
Good deal.
So that betters our chances. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 9 from about the 10-yard line.
What's good about that is we take them out of their comfort zone. They'd rather run the football right here. 4th and 4, you're all right running football. That looked like a quarterback draw right there.
If it was, I don't think that's a good idea because I would almost rather them run the play because they've ran that 3 straight times and it's been 2 straight times and got no gain on it.
So do you dare throw the ball behind the line of scrimmage here, or do you go something pass forward?
No, I'm passing forward. I got a huge grassy area to my top side there to the right, the quarterback's right. But they only got one receiver up there, so.
They watch that H-back coming out of the backfield, peeling off. Nope.
He's going to look. He's going to try to run. He needs to get rid of it. He ain't got enough room, man. He's going to push his way down to about the 4-yard line, but that's not going to be enough. And your Bulldogs are going to take over there.
That's great defense right there. I mean,
yeah,
giving a few yards is all right. I mean,
you would much rather bring it out. That's why I said, he's going to need to pass that ball because there's no way he's picking up that first down with 3 guys standing there.
We only had 2 wideouts in the pattern on that play. That's why I was leery about that H-back coming out. on a little delay.
I mean, I'm not like there's no way to say it. I mean, like this is the second week when we faced, these coaches are new to 11 man, I mean, and 8 man. They'll learn, they'll get better, but
well, we've got our backs against the goal line right here. We want to push that ball out just a little bit, and
probably going to stick it into Canada's stomach here to come out. Yep. To the left. Oh, he's met right away by that big line. I think he lost a yard on that. 2 yards. Going to be back to the 2, so it's going to be second down and 12. That's definitely not good. I think he was just too far in the backfield. When you start, about 7 yards back, you get a good run up, but if they get penetration, you're kind of a sitting duck back there.
Looks like he's got a little hitch in his giddy up coming off the field there.
Yeah, that's a big hit. We got 7:55 left here in the second quarter. Your Bulldogs leading 21-0 over Woodward.
2 first downs right here. You'd like to take some time off the clock, get 2 first downs. You don't want to kill your momentum on offense either.
Yeah, and you're throwing into the wind if you're passing the ball, so you don't want to do too much of that. Oh, ball's on the ground. I think we recovered it. 2. Oh, man. That was scary there. So we're going to be at the inch-yard line here, Mike. Third down and about 14. But it's not that I'm worried about. It's just getting out of there.
That may have been generous because that looked like that ball dropped on the other side. Whenever it was picked up, I'm sure it was on our side of the goal line. But that was a favorable spot. I'm very curious about the defense they're running here. They're single high safeties. That's going to hurt them later in the game.
Yeah. And Abbott's going to pass. He does have a man over the middle. Oh, in and out of the hands of Downing. I haven't seen him out there as a receiver yet, Mike, so they're trying a little something different. But he was there. I mean, that was a good pass.
Well, we need to be careful right here. Frazier's not dealing with his normal distance from the snapper.
Yeah.
He does a good job of getting the ball out of there quick.
Yeah, Woodward did a good job there on defense, and good snap and good kick. It's not the best kick, but he's out of the end zone.
It was high. Got hung up in that wind a little bit.
All right. Yeah, the wind is coming at them pretty good here in the second quarter, and that's where the Boomers will take over there on the 28-yard line of the Bulldogs. And, we started the game out, Mike, red hot and kind of, we've kind of hit a couple drives here where, Woodward's defense has kind of stepped up a little bit. And even though I still think that was a pretty good pass by Abbott there on that last play and just couldn't bring it down there.
Yeah, he had 3 hands on that.
Yeah. We got 6:46 left here in the second quarter. Cash leading 21-0 over the Woodward Boomers. Play's called dead again. It's going to be a false start. Back them up 5 yards. Going to help us out, Mike.
We'll take that.
So 1st and 15 here from the 34-yard line. And the Boomers get the call in, number 7.
We need to take advantage of that first down penalty with them being behind the sticks right here.
And that puts them where they don't want to be because they want to run the ball, and it's kind of harder. I mean, they're probably still going to, but it makes it a little bit harder. Oh, and it's quick pass out again to number 11. That same play, gained him a first down last time. This time McCracken gets him up around the 29-yard line, going to put him back to the original line of scrimmage and second down and 10, Mike.
Yeah, pick up their penalty yardage. Still a really soft cushion there. We're not breaking on the ball when we see the throw.
Yeah, because, I mean, it's kind of a slower developing play right there.
So we don't have a bunch formation out there or anything. There's only 2 wideouts on that side.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, there's not many in there to cover, many wideouts to cover. Just 2 coming out, 11 up top, 5 at the bottom. And we got another whistle. It's like we got a dead ball, delay a game on the Boomers, and going to take them back to where they were. Second down and 15.
This is, you mentioned it, reminiscent. You kind of feel like everything's just slowing down right now, kind of getting lethargic. We need to inject some life, whether it's a defensive play or a big stop or something. We need to inject some life back into the team, carry that over to the offense.
Yeah, I definitely feel a lull here in, not that there's, we're doing anything wrong. It's just the energy level is not there, and it's kind of tough when you're playing against an offense like this. And a jet sweep to number 5, but he's going to look to pass, but he's got a man, overthrows him. I'm pretty sure you can't do that. That was a jet sweep that was handed in front of him. I'm pretty sure that's a forward pass.
He handed the ball. He didn't pitch the ball, right?
But it's still in front of him.
So we got
ineligible to the receiver downfield. But I still think, I'd have to check that, but I'm pretty sure still in front of you.
They declined the penalty.
Oh, yeah, 3rd and 15. I mean, they had the play there, though.
I don't understand how that happens.
Yeah.
You're one-on-one with a guy.
And we don't have anybody.
Actually,
they got 2 wideouts going deep.
Yeah, you had safety help there.
Looking, he's just going to take off, and he's got a good amount of room. Makes one miss, tries to stay in bounds and stretch it out to, they mark him out at the 20. He's going to be about 2 yards short, so he almost picked it up there. Mike gains 13 yards. That's definitely, you kind of want to, you're okay with a little bit of grass, but when he looked like he made Bennett miss, and it was
classic mistake right there is that we sat there and waited for him to come to us instead of closing the distance on him.
Great catch, yes. The Boomers are going to take their time here, even though the clock is stopped at 5:16 left.
Again, we keep saying it. We have to maintain that intensity level on defense.
Yeah. 4th down and about 2 on the play. QB is just going to take it to the left. Cuts it up the middle, and he's going to have it and then some. Gains about 6 on the play. Takes it down to the 14-yard line where the Boomers will have a first down. And has he just decided to keep it himself?
We're having a more difficult time than I'd like to see maintaining that edge over there.
Yeah, I'm really surprised on that. I think it's just over pursuit, yeah. It's just an over pursuit of, he cut right in between that gap there, the defensive end's coming crashing down, and he just cut it inside.
And it's about leverage over there. You have to maintain leverage.
And the Boomers have it 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. So just methodically taking it down. Looking to pass. He had an open man, and, knocked down by Downing. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10. He tried to just lob it over there, but he almost lobbed it too much.
And did a Aaron Rodgers shuffle pass. I applaud his creativity there.
Yeah, absolutely. Pretty good. Try to make the best of it.
I really feel like we haven't touched the ball the second quarter. We had 3 plays down here that
no, they're trying to do their best to
didn't amount to anything.
Methodically take this down. We got a pretty good cushion up top too, Mike, as they bring out all 3. No, somebody's not covered up there.
Watch that screen.
Oh, and he's hit right away. Downing comes out from his in position.
Excellent job.
Yeah, no gain on the play. They really had it set up top though. They had that screen set up perfect.
Yeah. So here we are again, Arthur, 3rd and 9.
3rd down, and we'll call it a long 9. 4:30 left here in the second quarter. Your Bulldogs lead 21-0.
Play clock's down to 10 on them. Quarterback's not to the huddle yet.
It's just needing to know what you want to run. You know what I mean?
Defense has got to stay on their toes here.
He's looking. Got a little bit. He's got a man, and it's caught, but he's hit right away. He's going to be short, about 2 yards short, so it's going to bring up a 4th down and 2. Seems like that's where they're living at right now, Mike.
Yeah.
It was a good catch, though.
It's going to be a little longer than that, you think?
Maybe 3.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to see. Yeah, we need to get to the 4, or they need to get to the 4, excuse me, and when they're about at the 6.5-yard line, almost 7. 3:30 left here in the second quarter. 4th and 3.
The bread and butter's been coming back to their offensive left on the outside.
So watch him running that ball.
He's got the lead blocker. Yeah, quarterback.
Yeah, well, false start.
Got an itchy lineman up there.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's going to be on. Oh, nope. He lined up in the neutral zone. That coach can't be happy about that. You can't do that.
Well, I mean, you put yourself in a situation, you got a convertible 4th down, and then you have something like that happen. It puts your play caller in a pinch.
Yeah, this same thing that happened to him the very last drive. Had it, there, go line around in front of him, and then 4th and 2, back up 5 yards, and didn't have enough. Going to be a 4th down and 7 now.
What I want to see somebody on defense really step up big right here. So we said they like running wide to this side of the field, left side of the field.
Quick pass slant, and
total misread.
Not even close there.
Yeah. Total.
Little miscommunication. Uh-oh.
Coach Thompson seems still pretty happy. I don't know where that flag's coming from.
Yeah, I think number 16 down here. He's walking. I think he did some. He's
16 for the Woodward side?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
They've had a lot of penalties this evening.
Yeah, and frustration getting to set to you.
Quick hole. We haven't said it, but we don't get to play on a lot of grass fields.
No, yeah, you're right. As we get the call. Personal foul on Woodward. Push it out there. We'll take that. Or had us backed up once again. Now we'll have a little bit of room. We are going in the win.
Well, we got just a little over 3 minutes left.
Yeah.
2 timeouts.
3:08. I think we have we got 2 timeouts. No, 2 timeouts left. Going to put us about the 25-yard line.
That's doable. I mean, what we need to establish is because we're getting the ball in the second half.
Yep.
Yeah, so we need to establish a good rhythm coming out here. We had that going, so we need to pick it back up. And that was some dynamic play call. Nice to see Cannon out here split out.
Yep, Sweat's in the slot. Looks like Frazier and Coleman up top. Abbott has plenty of time. There's Sweat on the cross. Plenty of room. Makes one miss. Oh, I pushed out of bounds for a gain of about 20 on the play. Nope, 19 on the play. Good little cross route. Get us started going. And the clock stops. I mean, you hit him in stride. It's just trying to get to him. If you get to him, you're all right. But
I've yet to see him turn on the Jets tonight. Middle of the field's open.
Yeah. Handoff is to
hit that block.
Canada, and he gains about 3 on the play. Going to bring up second down and 7.
Our slot receiver needed to initiate that block a little bit quicker. That has sealed that edge.
Yeah, okay. I was looking at the wrong line, Judge, so it's about a gain of 2 yards. Going to bring up second down and 8. Canada passes to Canada in stride. Has some room.
Nice. Good job, Johnny.
Going to pick up the first down. Going to pick up about 11 on the play. Brings up first down. Bulldogs.
Clock running. Stopped right now. About 2:20. That was a good job.
We got the hurry up here.
Good blocking out on the edge by the receivers, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
He had a nice alley to run through.
Abbott's looking to pass again. Over down the middle to Sweat. Overthrowed him there.
He was getting a little pressure in his face right there.
Yeah.
Stops the clock, though.
Yep. And clock is stopped with 2:07 left here in the second quarter. Your Bulldogs lead 21-0.
Need one more first down. Really get this drive where we can take some shots in the end zone.
Mm-hmm. Abbott's looking back. He's got a man over the middle. Oh, little low, but still catchable there. And Frazier in and out of his hands. All right, 3rd down and 10 here.
Something we haven't
2:03 left.
We haven't seen any jet sweeps tonight. Need 5 or 6 yards right here.
Yeah. Oh, handoff. Good play up the middle. Canada gets your 5 yards, I believe, Mike.
Yeah.
We're going to bring up 4th down and 5. See what we do here in Boomer territory. I think we're going to leave our offense in.
Definitely.
I think that's a great idea, too.
Clock running. We're down to around the 140 range right here.
I think we're going to hold it and call a timeout. Maybe give the ball back to them with no time left, or limited time left, Mike. Gives me a chance to remind you. Oh, hold on. I'm going to keep it here. I thought that's what we were doing. Maybe they're going to try to catch them all. Oh. Quick pass out to Sweat. Makes one miss. He's going to pick up the first down, I believe, Mike.
Got a flag down here. I think we're going to catch a hold.
Might be off or not. That's why he didn't even run down to where he's at.
Hold or
I think it depends on where the spot is. If I was the coach to see, it looks like up top they got him a yard short. I thought he made it. I think he made it. They got it called. I think he made it. I think it's going to matter where that spot is if I would take it. What do you think, Mike? Because if they decline it, can they ask for a measurement before they make the call?
That's what they're going to do.
I think that's what they're going to do. We'll keep it here. If it's short, I'm sure they're going to decline it, and it'll be Boomer ball. If it's not, it's going to be a 10-yard penalty and put us back to a 4th and 15, and we'll see where that takes us. I'll remind you that our second quarter is brought to you by State Vincent.
I think we're going to be about
Sailor, State Farm agent. You think we're going to have it?
I think we're about
a nose
4 inches short. Yeah.
And it is. I can't see through the official, so I'm not Superman. Declined, and that's going. Boomers are going to take the ball over. With 1:12 left here in the first half, a first half that dominant. First quarter, or first half of the quarter, really. I mean, we scored 21 right out the gate. We just up 21-0 with 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Give Woodward credit; they've adjusted a little bit and made it. It's not a game yet, but they've kind of stagnated us a little bit.
Yeah. Well, Woodward have 2 timeouts here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got a minute 12.
Minute 12. Let's see what they decide to do with the ball. They're going to throw it deep. Oh, in and out of the hands of number 11. Good coverage by Bennett there.
Was. Yep.
I know they're screaming for a flag, but I think everybody does on a missed ball. But
everything's got to be in front right here. This is a good opportunity for opportunistic safety to jump up and snatch an interception.
Yeah, and he's tall enough. I'll tell you what, Mike, I really was impressed there with Bennett. I mean, he could have easily said, I want to try to get an interception and, go through, and then he's gone to the house, for touchdown. They get a little momentum. He just wanted to break it up.
Yeah,
did a great job.
We want to go in up 21 right here.
Yeah, you don't want to let them have any kind of score, get any kind of life. They have twins up top. Looking to throw. It's going to be a pass back. Number 33 has a little bit of room. He's going to get about 10 yards. They're going to call it dead there about at the 44.5-yard line. 56 seconds left here in the first half. Let's see if they're going to measure it. They're just going to give it to him. They're going to measure it, folks. Gives me a chance to let you know that our second quarter is brought to you by Vincent Saylor from State Farm. Not only can they provide auto and home insurance, for which State Farm is most known for, but they also provide life, health, small business insurance, plus financial services. So come in, call, or click for a free quote today. It is our team goal to build lasting relationships. Call 580-699-2771 for all your insurance or financial needs.
That also keeps Woodward from having to burn a timeout right there, Arthur.
Yeah, as you didn't hear, I mean, they got a first down with the free timeout, as Coach Sweat eloquently said. So, but to take advantage of that, they're going to have to get out there really quick because they're fixing to start the clock. And so.
He's being pretty gracious.
Yeah, I'd already started that, though. And they're ready.
It's still not going.
He hasn't called for it yet. And now he does. And they finally did. Okay. And we got another flag. Then the Boomers line up in the neutral zone again on offense. All right, well, we'll take that. I mean, especially coming out of that. I mean, you can't be happy about that. We might be able to see it more here, what's going on. But
quarterback for Woodward's demonstrated a lot of composure tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And the clock starts here, Mike. 50 seconds left.
I like seeing it.
They got 2 timeouts. I'm not really sure. They got 1st and 15. Maybe to try something here if it doesn't get anything. They're good with that? I'm not really sure. And we got a flag again. Nope, we're going to get a timeout. Woodward. Our timeouts are brought to you by Ace Hardware, Ace West. For all your hardware needs, visit Ace West. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton Community Health Center's high-quality health care is convenient to wherever you are in the region. We're here for you, whether it's our main clinic on Southwest Lee Boulevard or any of our other locations in Lawton. LCHC has additional clinics in Marlow, Comanche, Cache, Medicine Park, Apache, Elgin, and Burns Flat, with more on the way. Enjoy peace of mind knowing quality care from experienced providers is always available. LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
Welcome back, folks, as the Boomers have a 1st and 15 from their own 40-yard line with 37 seconds left. I say maybe look for a trick play here, but it looks like they're just going to run it up the middle. He has a little bit of room, trying to make it, and stretches out, gains about 10 yards on the play. Clock's still running. I'm not sure if they're going to call a timeout. They're going to let it roll. They're letting it roll, so I'm assuming that's going to be –
get some depth on our
try something here. 15, 14, looking. Let's get a pick here. Come on, boys. Ball is loose. Yeah. He's going to be a sack by Downing. And they're just going to let it run out, and that's your first half, folks. Your Bulldogs lead 21-0 here from Woodward, Oklahoma. Great first half once again from our Bulldogs. We'll take a short break with you folks. Get your popcorn, get ready for the second half, folks, as you're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton Community Health Center's high-quality health care is convenient to wherever you are in the region. We're here for you, whether it's our main clinic on Southwest Lee Boulevard or any of our other locations in Lawton. LCHC has additional clinics in Marlow, Comanche, Cache, Medicine Park, Apache, Elgin, and Burns Flat, with more on the way. Enjoy peace of mind knowing quality care from experienced providers is always available. LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
Tayco Roofing now offers free instant quotes. Just go to TaycoRoofing.com and click free instant quote. Enter your address and click see my price. Roof repair doesn't have to be stressful. Get a free instant quote and trust Tayco.
If you're someone who feels anxious or scared about going to the dentist, you're not alone. We're here to make sure you feel completely comfortable every step of the way. And at our office, we believe in treating more than just teeth. We focus on you as a person. And with sedation dentistry, you can experience the care you need without fear and without pain. And with sedation dentistry, we can make your dreams come true.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans. As we get set for the second half kickoff, your Bulldogs will receive the ball here to start the second half, which is great. Get some momentum going here. Mike, as we were talking here at halftime, a couple things, don't let the past get to us, as far as we haven't scored any offensive points here in the second half this year so far, but something tells me that we're going to break that trend tonight.
No, I think so. I think the key for us right here is not to come out and try to repeat what we did offensively in the first half as far as the plays that we ran or formations or anything like that. I think we come out here and we show a little bit of different aspect to our offense, blend some of the other stuff from the first half back in, but put a new wrinkle in it. We did well coming out to start this game. I think we need to treat this like it's 0-0 right here and come out with the same kind of energy that we had to start the game.
Well, I do agree. Our 21 points were scored in the first 6 minutes of the ball game, and Woodward, has been able to put in some good drives. Didn't come up with any points because our defense stood tall, which Coach Thompson has to be proud of.
Going to have the wind in our face to start this. Get the wind at our back in the fourth quarter. That couldn't have been a happy Woodward locker room. They're at home, first district home game, and come out and not have the start that you want to.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see what we got. As our kickoff is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In, the best burgers and sweet tea and cherry limeade in town. Hey, that's a booming kick. No return on that one. It's going to be brought out to the 20-yard line. That's a pretty good kick there.
Yeah, they had some good kickoffs against Elgin last week, too.
No chance to return when you kick it out of the end zone.
Wind has died down just a little bit, but, it's still going at least 20 miles an hour.
A little straight line at it.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I'd like to see a new little wrinkle right here, something.
Yeah, definitely. See what we come out in. We got triplets up top, nobody down bottom here. Abbott hands it off to Nope.
Nice. He's gone.
He's got nobody there. He's going to make his rounds. He's got nobody.
I think we had a hold back here.
Oh, we do have a flag down.
Far outside receiver.
That was a great run.
He hit that with a burst of speed right there.
But it's going to be brought back on a hold. Not sure who it was back there, but.
It's that outside receiver.
Yeah.
So it's going to bring 1st and 15.
Probably 1st and 5 from where it was at. They threw it 5 yards on this side, so.
Yeah.
Face mask.
Face mask, he did.
Well, we have face mask. That's going to be 15 yards, so it'll be 1st and 10 again.
It's kind of far away from where we're at right here.
Yeah.
You hate taking away those plus plays like that, but at least we're not starting behind the sticks.
Yep. Oh, just a 5-yard face mask, so it'll still be a 1st down.
Okay. Better.
All right.
More than one curious call tonight.
Yeah. I was wondering why usually they mark it off at the hash marks, and he was over there. Just wanted to get it precise. I understand now. Great job by the officials. Got McCracken down closest to us. Frazier up top. Sweat's going to be in the slot, it looks like. Johnny Canada's in the backfield. Abbott's going to be under center. 1st and 10, Bulldogs. Abbott has a man in his face. Oh, and it's knocked down. He had his man, but on a little crossing there was Hartzog. But we do have another flag down.
Well, the line judges have been busy tonight.
Yeah, they have. Usually when they let it go like that, it's probably going to be on the defense, lining up off sides. Nope, ineligible man downfield on the Bulldogs.
So they're saying that Hartzog was covered on the line.
He didn't declare himself eligible probably on that line. and they covered him up, so made him ineligible. Good call, Mike. 5-yard penalty is going to make it first and 15. They got third down on the yard marker, but it's first and 15.
Kind of starting with our foot in the mud right here.
Yeah.
2 plays, 2 penalties.
And a net of 5-yard gain. We're going to have triplets down here with Coleman, Sweat, and looks like McCracken.
Pass rush.
Frazier's up top. Handoff, handoff, good delay. Nobody's even in the middle, and he gains about 11 yards, going to bring up second down and 4. That's a great play right there, Mike.
Pass rush has been getting to Zach a little bit, so that's a good way to negate that pass rush.
Yep, make him think about it. Second down and 4 from our own 36-yard line. Coming up on 11 minutes here in the third quarter, just starting out. Same formation.
We would really let them off the hook playing that single high safety.
Yeah, Abbott's looking, keeps looking. He brings it down, and he's got a man over the middle. It's picked off. Number 11 brings it back to the Bulldog 40-yard line. And that's where the Boomers will take over. Maybe a little too much time to thinking maybe pull it there or throw it away.
Classic. I mean, he had a man open, but he was rolling the opposite way.
Threw it back across the field.
Threw it across the field to the middle. Rule is you don't throw late across the middle.
Don't throw it late across the middle.
Yeah. He had a man wide open. Sweat had worked back to the middle of the field, kind of sat down in the zone.
Yep, good job by him.
Yeah, and he actually had
He had 2 men open, yeah.
He had a guy down here on the out, too, that was working back to him.
Just didn't get his eyes back this way. But, I mean, it was a good job by scanning the field by him. He worked through his receivers, but just threw it back across. Boomers used that quarterback out the outside, and he's got one man to beat in Coleman and couldn't beat him, but gained about 4 yards on the play, going to bring up second down to 6.
Still waiting.
Like to see him attack that.
Yeah, still waiting back. We closed that distance. We tackled that at the line of scrimmage.
But still not bad. I mean, you understand sometimes maybe you're not as confident, going at them right now, but good way to try right now maybe. But I'd like to see them, maybe move a little forward on that. I agree with you.
You get a little bit more adept runner, somebody that's got a little more than one move in his bag, or a little bit bigger runner, and that could be an issue.
Yeah, good point. Twins down here. A lot of grass up top there, Mike.
Yeah.
And we got the play blown dead again. Another flag. It's going to be offense. Offsides again. What is that, like 5 or 6 on them tonight?
At least.
I mean, that helps us out, but I don't know how you line up offsides on offense.
We've seen them in successive plays tonight, too.
Yeah.
One after another.
And then after a timeout.
So I know how much you like Mario Famero. So we got his little brother, number 45, Quana, down here on the right defensive end. He is lightning quick. Get a little bit of size on him, a little bit of seasoning. He's going to be a stalwart down there.
Yeah, I like that. And a little bit of new blood in there to try to change it up a little bit, change your moves up, maybe. Same play out to the outside, and there is Quana with the stops, and McCracken finishes it up, and a little late and out, and then we got flags everywhere, Mike.
I think it's going to be offsetting. I really, I think that was more of a ooh and a ah just on the tackle.
It was. He started it way inside the field, and
you're allowed to finish your tackle, but we had a Woodward player come over and try to make right what he thought was a wrong.
Yeah, you can't do that. I mean, you just can't be retaliate. I mean, that would have gave them the ball, way down the field. Now it's just offsetting and going to bring up a second down and 10. Now third down 10 probably because it was a dead ball.
That tackle happened way back here.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It's going to be 15, third and 15. So I think we're going to get bailed out here, Mike.
Should. So dead ball. So like you said, the down is going to count. That should roll to third down.
Yeah.
Play was over.
Yeah, I mean, I know the coach is wanting an explanation, but, I mean, his guy came flying in and just leveled Romero. So, I mean, I'm like, yeah, I mean, that's
that was excellent penetration off that end. Way to stretch that play out and force it deeper.
Yeah.
So,
I will say, the White Hat came over here and, he's taking care of his guys because, the Woodward coach is kind of, gathered around the official, and he's making sure you can talk to one of them, but not one of you can talk, but not all of you. So good job by him, and great job by the officiating crew to, catch that, get that call, get it right.
Have not changed the down marker yet.
And, I will say this about the White Hat. I could hear what he was saying all the way up here.
You could, yes.
And we're behind glass and everything.
Yeah, they just changed the down marker.
He don't need a microphone. So that's going to be 3rd and long for the Boomers, which definitely helps us out a lot. Ooh, that's a false start, but they just handed up
Good
the middle.
job.
Going to be
Good
wrapped
job.
up there. I'm waiting to see, folks. I'm sorry.
Oh,
come
man.
on.
Yeah, I saw the same thing.
Okay.
Right there. I saw the same thing.
Famaro.
Yeah.
On the tackle. Great job by Famaro, and great job by keeping his composure, folks. I mean, I don't know if you've seen that, but the guy put his knee directly in his back getting up.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that's going to precipitate something later happening. And the referees really need to stay on top of that.
Yeah, especially when you got, anytime, especially any football right now, you got to watch that because there's a lot of things that happen in those piles, people getting up. But great message to you young folks out there, keep your composure. Don't do anything unnecessary. They always get the second party. So Famaro did an amazing job. They're going for it on 4th down, Mike. Passes up and incomplete. And that's going to give your Bulldogs great field position.
That's what we needed. Michael Coleman did a good job getting underneath that route, obscuring the receiver's vision on that as the ball was coming into him.
Yeah.
That's a long throw for the quarterback.
Now, a little surprised they went for it, being at where they're at, even though they're in, our side of the field. Pin us down a little bit with the wind. But I'm glad they didn't. Not much. We got 8:52 left, Going against the wind. I like running the ball a little bit here.
Yeah.
Establish it a little bit, especially going into the wind. The wind's picked up even more now. We're about back to that 25-30 range.
Well, I like Sweat down here by himself.
Yep. Handoff up the middle to
Nice
Canada.
job.
Got a
Nice
good.
job. Nice job.
About
Good
3
job.
yards. That's a hard-fought 3 yards.
Good job,
We're going to
line.
have 2nd down and about 7 from our 46-yard line.
Good job, line.
Well, these two, I think the grass is throwing these two line judges off a little bit. Or my eyes are throwing it off. One of the two. Could be me, folks. All right. Yeah, the line did pretty good there on pushing up the front.
Had a change of pace in the back with Canada this week.
Yeah, I like it. Handoff is to Canada again. He's got a little bit of a hole, but number 9 comes in and puts a pretty good hit on him. He gains about 2. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5. I'm going to say 6 now. Sorry, Mike.
Johnny's just a sophomore, so he's got a lot of running ahead of him. This is valuable experience that he's getting here.
I love it. I mean, honestly, get these. We got a lot of sophomores that are playing, and I think you need to remember that, folks. As you're going through this season, grow this season, and it's a process. Abbott's under center. Graham's in the backfield for the first time tonight, and they know they like to hand it to him. He's a punisher. Oh, and
too short.
Yeah, number 9 again comes through and takes his legs out. It's going to be a 4th down and a long 2. And we are on this side of Boomer territory at the 48-yard line. Ball looks at the 48 to me. Line judge says the 48.5, so somewhere around there, folks. All I know is Looks like we are going. Are we going to punt or?
No, we're punting.
Oh, we're punting. Into the wind too. So remember that, folks. We do have Tovez back there. Last time he was back there, they did a fake. So, and we got a timeout. Bulldogs. We're going to take one with you as you're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
All right, Bulldog fans, we come back, and your Bulldogs coming out, and they're going for it. We're in the Wildcat, Canada. Handoff is to Sweat to the right side. He's going to make it. He's going to have plenty of room. He could break away. He could go all the way. Sweat is going to go in for the touchdown, 48 yards for the Bulldog touchdown. I love that timeout coming out of there. We said it during the break. You don't call a timeout just to come back out and punt. So, love going for it there. Great play call, great job.
Well, that's exactly what we needed. Hey, Arthur.
We scored.
We did.
I know.
I like it.
All right.
I like it.
We broke the curse. Great play call. I knew as soon as he got to the outside, there ain't nobody. We're at least getting a first down. There ain't nobody stopping him. High snap. Kick is down, up, and it is no good. Brings the score, your Cash Bulldogs 27, Woodward Boomers 0. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere, offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com or call 800-433-7300.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans. We get set to kick off after that 48-yard touchdown run by Kenyon Sweat. Lachlan Hall gets set to kick off, and we remind you that our kickoff is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. From burgers to baskets to the best sweet tea and cherry limeade in town. Let's all go to Wayne's. And while I have a minute, I want to thank the Lawton Fraternal Order of Police for sponsoring this third quarter. The Lawton Fraternal Order of Police Lodge number 98 and the Lawton Police Officers Association proudly serving the Lawton community and supporting all of the area athletes and athletics. It's going to be a short pooch kick, and he calls for a fair catch. Man, that wind really brought that back, Mike.
It did, and one of his other players got in the way of him making that play.
I was getting a little high in my voice there because I really thought it was going to be something.
Yeah.
That wind brought that thing back about 12 yards. All right, that's where the Boomers will take over at the 39-yard line. 1st and 10. All right, our defense did pretty good last time, stopping them, getting the turnover on downs. We got 6:20 left here in the third quarter, folks. Your Bulldogs leading 27-0.
Quantum Famero's had some really good he had a really good series on that last possession.
Mm-hmm.
Really controlled this edge over here.
Yep. Oh, wide open on the cross. Great tackle there. Going to bring the Boomers into Bulldog territory.
I'd like to see our, on the catch of that ball, our safety come up, try to make separation on that. It was a good identification of the receiver. We just didn't finish the play right there.
Yeah. Jay Schroeder did a good job on the single tackle. Handoff. And we got another flag on the play. Dang. That's number 7.
Wow. The coaching staff on the Woodward side is not going to have any hair after this.
I mean, that's 7 offsides penalties on the offense. I don't think I've seen that in a season against all teams combined, especially on offense.
That's super frustrating.
Yeah, I mean, he just threw something. he's a little frustrated. I don't know what it is. I mean, surely it can't be the receiver up there lining up offsides. I mean, it almost acts like it, but I'm not seeing it. Maybe, but he should be checking with the line judge. He should be okay.
Yeah. Maybe it's that right tackle.
Yeah. Throws up. That should be. Oh,
Richard did a good job
yeah.
reading that.
He's done great, tonight. Maybe he could have got an interception there, but sometimes just making sure they don't get a catch on it.
Sometimes being safe is the best way to go.
I agree. Especially, you got a 27-point lead.
We want to keep this momentum going.
It's going to be second down and 15. 5:25 left here in the third quarter.
I'm going to give it to this Woodward team. I mean, they've kind of had it stacked against them from the get-go, but, very disciplined group. They're out here fighting.
Yeah.
Little
penetration. He's looking.
Penetration.
Over the middle. Dangerous throw.
Cannon.
Knocked down by Cannon McCracken. We do have a flag on the play again. I think that's going to be a hold, though. Yeah, good deal. It's going to be second down and 25 if we take it. Nope, going to decline it. Third down and 15. I will say this, for all the talk, how big their line is on offense and defense, we've done a great job of getting penetration and on offense, controlling them and getting some good runs.
Sometimes speed negates size. I was talking to one of the announcers earlier, and they were saying their line is bigger, but they're a little inexperienced.
Yeah. Missed a little drop there by number 15 who had the great play earlier. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 15, kind of the same spot they were in a while ago, but they're going to bring the punt unit on now.
That was the one bright spot, the kicking game for them.
Well, I will say, as much as they've fought pretty hard, Woodward has, it starts to creep in now whenever you can't pick up things like that, and that's where we've got to keep our foot down. As Sweat and Canada's in the back there.
Woo!
Not a very good kick.
No,
but it's going to take a Woodward roll all the way down to about the 15-yard line. He tries to kick it a little bit further, but and we're going to take over at the 15, our own 15, with 5:04 left here in the second quarter.
Got a fortuitous.
It's the third quarter. Excuse me. I'm not going backwards. Sorry, folks.
He got a fortuitous roll there.
Yeah.
Really wasn't a good punt.
About a 15-yard roll.
When I said their kicking game was good,
you jinxed them.
It was their long kicker.
Oh.
Punting has not been good tonight.
Yeah, because they even have the wind with them now.
Yeah.
We got it against us. Late addition to the line for Woodward, and he comes in, and luckily for them, they went to the other direction, but gain of about 2 there for Canada on the play.
Johnny's run well out of the backfield tonight.
He has
just
great speed and a little burst there.
Change of pace, yeah.
And he's hitting hard as far as, whenever he hits the hole and hits somebody, he's through there hitting them. 4:30 left here in the third quarter, folks.
Doing a good job finishing his runs.
Yeah, 2nd down and 8 from the 17. Up the middle and met right away. Canada maybe just didn't have that little war out there maybe.
You hate seeing your line turned around watching the guy getting hit.
Yeah, 3rd down and 10. Get back to the original line of scrimmage, back to about the 16-yard line. Triplets down here, single up top. They look a little confused on this. And run it, and Canada's brought down again right at the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 4th down and 10. Like I said, we're against the wind. I can't really fault that, don't want to take any chances this deep,
Yeah, definitely field position affects your play calling. We've done a good job all year on the snaps to the punter. Had one that was a little bit high tonight, but
don't say that now.
DeAndre's done a good job.
Good. That was a good snap. Good kick for being against the wind. Not a good roll for us, though. Going to take over at the 39-yard lines where Woodward take over. We'll take a short break, folks, as you're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network. All right, folks, welcome back as Woodward takes over. Looking to pass. Nobody. He has nobody. Scrambles. Throws it deep and over the head of number 12, but they do have a penalty flag on the play. It looks like it's going to be a pass interference on the Bulldogs there. Going to be a 15-yard penalty. Not the way we wanted to start this drive. Helped them out a little bit, so.
Had played pretty solid coverage all night back there.
Yeah. Just, I wasn't so sure about it, but it was close.
Yeah. With the score the way it is and them needing to put up points, this is a situation where you can play a little bit safer back there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can. It's going to put the ball about the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. See if our boys can get some penetration here. Handoffs up the middle and met right there, maybe gain of about 2 yards. Going to bring up 2nd down and about 8.
For the most part, we've been very solid up the middle this week.
Yeah, absolutely. Our line has played really good, a little bit whenever we get to the outside from over penetration, or they get to the outside from over penetration. But all in all, defense is playing really good tonight. But, I think they've played decent all year. But definitely see the difference in tonight when growing. Little swing pass. Oh, good job. Okay, in and out of the hands. Be 3rd down and about 8.
Super Mario read that the whole way.
Yeah.
He was breaking on that before the ball was ever thrown.
Yeah, it was a great play. Coming up, we got 2:12 left here in the third quarter, folks.
What's your play call here, Arthur?
If I'm them, I'm gonna have a little short crossing route over the middle, but they don't have enough receivers there. Well, now they do. They're gonna do a bubble screen here.
Screen to the high side.
Yeah, they faked it once to the back, and they do the same play. Had a little opening. Oh, he makes a couple Bulldogs miss, gets the 1st down. I really thought we were going to be prepared for that because they ran that before. I thought kind of let them off the hook, but it's going to be first and goal from almost about the 9-yard line.
They've been down here once or twice.
Yep.
And shot themselves in the foot.
Yep, they've been inside the 10 twice now, and our defense has played strong.
They don't have a lot of formations where they go trips.
No. And it's just like the same play. So should be ready. High snap, handoff, and get late handoff, so that gives the Bulldogs a chance to get in there. But he keeps pushing.
A little bit of a late surge, yeah.
He gains about 2 yards on the play up to the 7-yard line. So it's going to be first and goal second goal now from the 7. You know, it might not sound like much, folks, but a high snap and delays the handoff, and then that just gets the defense a little bit more penetration back there.
Every yard down here is valuable. It compresses the field that the defense has to cover.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is harder play calls down here inside the 10 because, I mean, it's just so compressed. Look, and he does have a man wide open, and he's going to go into the end zone for a Boomer touchdown. He came from across the field over here at the tight end spot, and nobody picked him up. Good play call. I hadn't seen that one tonight from him. We see what they have in their kicker here. Mike, I hadn't seen him. Bad snap. Kick is up, though, and it is good. And that's going to bring the score, your Cash Bulldogs 27, the Woodward Boomers 7. So you're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
In the far corner of Southwest Oklahoma, you'll find a place that gives you the opportunity to pursue a degree while helping ease your mind when it comes to financial stress. Western Oklahoma State College offers a variety of options to fit your needs, both face-to-face and online. From managing a farm or ranch to saving lives as a registered nurse, Western will help turn your goals into your future. At Western Oklahoma State College, you are more than just a number. You are a member of the Pioneer family. Make Western your home away from home. Your degree is closer than you think.
All right, welcome back, Bulldog fans. As the Boomers get set to kick off to your Cash Bulldogs, gives us a chance to remind you that our kickoff was brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. The best burgers, steak fingers, and sweet tea and cherry limeades in town. Let's all go to Wayne's. 2 locations on Cash and Sheridan. .51 seconds left here in the third quarter, folks. Wind playing a little bit of a trick on them down here. Remind you that our third quarter is brought to you by the Lawton Fraternal Order of Police. Also gives me a chance to tell you folks that you can watch us anywhere. Obviously, hopefully you're watching us now because you wouldn't be hearing us. But you can watch us on Roku TV, Apple TV, and download the app on Apple or Google. And that's going to be a kick out the end zone again, Mike, and our Bulldogs will start at the 20-yard line.
There was a little bit of frustration on that kickoff there. The referee was calling for a different football, and the coach, instead of handing it to the referee, threw it into the kicker, which made the referee in turn walk all the way back out to the kicker to check the football before
Make sure it wasn't,
before he let him put it in play.
Oh, good job by him. I will say they have done a good job, but maybe not. You're not going to get on the official's good side doing stuff like that.
No, he was a little frustrated.
But obviously it was still a good ball because they left it in. So
sure.
All right, see what we do. We got 51 seconds left here in the third quarter, folks. Come out in the Wildcat formation again. We just scored on this. Canada going to take the snap. Once again, same play to Sweat. This time they're ready on that end, and they wrap him up for about a 2-yard loss. Looked like they were ready for that on that.
Not on that read when they have Kenya and Johnny both in backfield like that. You got to get a little more comfortable with that and read those ends. When those ends are crashing like that, pull that ball out and just use his natural ability right there.
Yeah, that's one of them deals. You like to hand it off because, he just scored on that. So you're like, oh, okay. But probably pull that. You see that in.
Sure. Zach back in the game.
Yeah. Conventional offense back in. I like it. Zach's back in. He's looking for man. He's got Sweat over the middle. Great catch right there. And he breaks one tackle, 2, 3, still on his feet, dives forward for a gain of about 17 on the play. That's going to end the third quarter, folks, with your Cash Bulldogs leading 27-7 over the Woodward Boomers. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Man, I gotta go to the bathroom. Dude, there's bushes all around us. Nah, it's number 2. Well, you better call McCracken. All right. Oh. What's that? Oh, my God.
Have a Kraken portable tool for septic. We're number 1 when it comes to number 2.
McCracken is the only name to call for septic cleaning, both commercial and residential. So when duty calls, call McCracken, 580-704-9332. McCracken Portable Toilets and Septic. We're number 1 when it comes to number 2.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans. As your Bulldogs take over here to start the fourth quarter, we got 1st and 10 from our own 36-yard line. Abbott. Nope, we got the Canada back there. We're going to go Wildcat again. This time Canada does keep it, has some room on the left.
Oh, that was
Number 9 comes up, makes a hit, but he's a little woozy coming out of there.
You've said his name a whole bunch tonight, Arthur.
Yeah. He's playing good. He's getting low too, but he's a little woozy there. I don't know how. I don't think we might not call his name anymore.
Johnny finishes runs hard. That was one cut right there. He had one cut, and he was going to take
I
that
think
for a long ways.
Yeah. He took him on, which, that's great, but you make that one step cut, even maybe a spin on him, and you're going to be tough to catch.
Yeah.
All right, Abbott's under center. Canada's in the backfield. Handoff again to Canada over to the right, and he's met right away. Going to be at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he shook one tackle.
He did?
Yeah, about 4 yards deep in the backfield.
And we got a flag on the play. Got a holding on the Bulldogs. That's a back judge call that holding on that kind of a run. That's unusual. But he does have a good view, so, and they've done great tonight. These officials have called a really good game. 10-yard penalty, going to back it up, make it second and about 15. Put us at our own 30.
We want to finish the game strong tonight. We've had a good effort. Start the second half to start the game. Kind of a lull in the third quarter. You'd like to finish on a strong note so everybody feels good about what they've done tonight, the effort they put in. Coaches, players, fans, everybody.
Yeah. 11:07 left here. Abbott Looking, hands it off, delay handoff, and looked like they were ready for that this time. That big line up there gets Romero. He gets about maybe a yard on it. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 14. Like to see Abbott step back and get a good pass off here. He's been able to have some good time back there. We've done really good up front tonight.
We have. The way they've played tonight definitely make the ride home nice.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they played a good complete game tonight. Abbott's in the shotgun. Canada back there with him. Abbott is looking to pass. He's got plenty of time. Has a man over the middle, and it is
Nice
caught.
catch.
I think that's the Kraken.
Nice catch.
That was a really good catch by McCracken for a gain of about
Sticky
20
fingers.
on the play.
That's sticky fingers. Very good job.
I mean, Abbott put it where only McCracken's either going to catch it or he's not, and it's going to be incomplete.
I like the job there. I mean, that was a tight window. There was a defender that was playing pretty good coverage right there, but I like the fact that we're trying to get the first down, not just running clock.
No, I love it. I thought that was the perfect play. We got the win. Let him throw the ball.
It's plays like that that'll pay off later in the
Triplets
year.
down close to us, near side. Abbott, he's looking to pass again. Has time. Man over the middle is Sweat. Caught. And he's brought down after a gain of about 23 on the play.
Zach put that on the line.
On the line.
On the line. That was a good grab by Sweat. Line there again gave him bunches of time to throw the football.
Yeah, I mean, he's back there, and they had a good rush on their defensive end there on this right side, but picked up really well. Abbott didn't even feel it and put it on the money there.
He was able to survey the whole field.
Yeah.
Caught Kenyon coming out of his break.
Yeah, for sure. Abbott, hands off. Romero, and he's just swarmed, and we got another penalty flag on the play in the realm of holding there.
Yeah, this is the kind of stuff that we've done a good job tonight, penalty-wise. This is the kind of thing that you don't want to see late in the game. We want to stay crisp. We want to stay on top of stuff.
Well, when we get to this point in the game, this is where, you've been out there. It's a little warm, maybe even with the wind, but you're getting tired, and you start grabbing.
You're a little lazy.
And we all know it happens on every play, and you're just hoping that when you're doing that, you're like, oh, just don't catch me this time. I'm just a little worn.
Yeah, I'd like to see one more drive. Stick one more in the end zone right here.
Yeah, definitely. I'd like to see two of them like that, but yeah, I get it. I'd like to get us up to that 40 mark, especially points count here in district play.
Well, that and when we have the ball, they don't. So
yeah, 1st and 20. Bulldogs in Boomer territory at the 32-yard line. Wildcat hand is to Sweat, and they close that end off, but he cuts it up the middle, does a great job, gains about 8 yards on the play. Going to be 2nd down and 12. So that was a great play. Good cut up the middle. They did cut that end off, not letting him get that edge, but he cuts it back. Makes a great cut up the middle and gets 8 on the play. So, I mean, from 1st and 20 to 2nd and 12 is a great job. Looks like we're going to run the Wildcat again. Canada, now he's back in the backfield by himself. This is something new. Pitch, double reverse. We're going to pass it out of there. He's wide open. Catch is made by Canada. They're going to have an illegal man down the field, Mike.
Hubba.
That was a great play call. Keep that one in your head, though, for later on, because that was great.
I like dipping into your bag of tricks there. It looked like a double reverse pass. He actually had two guys open. He had the guy on the sideline. He also had a guy breaking in the middle of the end zone and sets his feet and throws the football.
Yeah. I think, that play is designed to go right back to Canada. So I think, not having that, time back there at the quarterback, I think you get focused in on that,
That's one of the more costly penalties.
Yeah. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and about 17.
I like dipping into your bag of tricks right there.
Yeah, that's a great play call. I mean,
nice place on the field to call it, too.
Yeah, 8 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. You're up 27-7. I mean, barring some crazy finish here. I mean, you're going to win the game. Might as well try a couple of – we got a receiver down here not covered, Mike.
We sure do.
Handoff to Canada to the left side, and he gets hit pretty hard. Drop down about for a gain of about a yard.
Somebody got to identify that somewhere. Zach's got to see that and pull that ball out, and got to have some kind of hand signal there or something.
Yeah, need a hand signal, like tap your helmet. I mean, you're not like Frazier wasn't even covered down here.
Yeah,
they have the corner about 10 yards back, but I mean that's a free 10 yards right there. Coming up on 7 minutes now left here in the game. We've got triplets up top. Frazier's down bottom. Canada's in the backfield. We have a timeout. Cash, you're going to take a timeout. Timeouts are brought to you by Ace Hardware. Ace West for all your hardware needs. Visit Ace West. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you're someone who feels anxious or scared about going to the dentist, you're not alone. We're here to make sure you feel completely comfortable every step of the way. And at our office, we believe in treating more than just teeth. We focus on you as a person. And with Sedation Dentistry, you can experience the care you need without fear and without pain. And with Sedation Dentistry, we can make your dreams come true.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans. We have 3rd and about 16 to go here. Looks like we're going to have triplets down here. No, twins down here with Frazier and Sweat, and up top we got McCracken. In the backfield we have Johnny Canada.
I like a little wheel right here.
Yeah. Done great on 3rd down so far tonight. Passes over the middle just a little too quick. He maybe hold that just a split second longer, and he's wide open on that.
Yeah.
Like the call.
Yeah, it was right play call.
Yeah, a little too antsy, but good call. I think we go for it here on 4th, Mike.
Key for wide receivers are you catch as much with your eyes as you do with your hands, and you got to get that head turned around quickly. You got to snap that head around.
6:53 left here in the game, folks. We got 4th down and 16. Your Bulldogs are going to go for it. Sweat moves up top now. Looking deep, little too deep there. We do have a flag on the play.
You would think that normally be in the area of holding, but it's coming in from the line judge.
Yeah. And Zach's acting like it's on them, so we'll see. Like to see some penalties go our way, be nice. They're acting like it's on Woodward. Oh, no, maybe not. They're talking to the coach. Holding on the Bulldogs. Going to be declined, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
About halfway through this quarter here, Arthur.
Yeah, we're about 6:48 now. They're going against the wind. It's going to make it tough to throw for them. The run game hasn't taken off, I'm sure, like they had hoped, and so –
your ability to finish drives late in the game, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's something that we need to work on just a little bit, but he's open
looking
right there.
He's got open over the middle. Good throw. It makes a guy miss. Ball is out, punched out, and your Bulldogs recover it on the 49-yard line. Great job, Hardzog. They punch it out. Great job by your Bulldogs.
Well, that's something they really teach now.
Yeah, I mean, it's everywhere. You see it everywhere now. I mean, it's coming through with a punch, I don't want to be on the receiving end of getting hit in the helmet on it. But
Chicago Bears, that peanut punch, Peanut Tillman.
Especially them guys that have the club. That's like a disadvantage. All right, your Bulldogs take over at their own 49-yard line.
This is where you'd like to exert your will on the other team right here. Just punish them a little bit, run that clock.
Yeah, great job. See what we do. We got Canada in the backfield. We had some wide open receivers that last time. See what we do. Handoff is to Canada. Gets about 3 before he just gets met there by a host of boomers.
Keeps that clock running right here.
Formero's going to come in. Replace Canada. I like Formero coming in, especially in this kind of work. Him or Garrett.
Definitely.
I like having them come in, finish this thing out.
They both are workhorses between the tackles, and
if
they get a little bit of daylight, they can put some distance between them and the defense.
Absolutely. Abbott's shotgun. Handoff is to Formero. He pulls some boomers down with him for a gain of about 2. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 6. With that clock just ticking. 5:35 left here in the ball game, folks.
Mario always keeps that pile moving downhill.
Yeah, he does a great job. He always is going to finish forward. That's the great thing I love about him.
Sure enough.
And I think it's contagious because I've watched our guys run tonight, and all of them are falling forward. Kenyon was diving earlier forward just for that extra yardage. Tried to get him jump off sides there. Abbott with 3 seconds on the play clock hands it to Formero. He has plenty of room, and he's just going to carry that pile for the first down.
Push it, you bet.
Yeah. And that's going to be a first down for your Bulldogs at the 40-yard line of the Boomers. Just a great job there. He hit that hole, and he had about 3 yards of air, and then when he hit the Woodward line, I mean, he just took them with him. That's why I like him being in, him or Graham. It looks like I think Graham has come into the game now for him. Well, I like that combination right here this late in the game. You can really finish a game off that way.
You bet, the Punishers.
Yeah. Graham, as I said, is back in the backfield. He's going to get the ball. Makes one move, and he's got some speed too, folks. And he hits that hole and just pushes forward for a gain of about 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 6 from the 36.
They're working against a tired Woodward defense right here.
They've been out there a long time.
This is rewarding as a coach if you can get the ball back with 6 minutes left in the game and just grind.
I think we can. I think we can take this thing all the way down, just 4 or 5 yards here and there, and just kind of keep it going as we come up with 4 minutes left here in the game, folks. Graham's going to stay back there with Abbott. I don't look for anything else to happen but the handoff to Graham, and that's what it is. Straight up the middle. Makes one miss. Oh, and he's hit pretty good there by number 21 for a loss of a yard. You don't see that much, but loss of a yard. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 7.
Yeah, hesitated a little bit in that hole right there. With the bigger backs like that, with Mario and Garrett, you want to try to make them go side to side rather than keep them going down.
And that's what – I mean, that is the difference. Garrett needs to be on that is, like you said, just hit it straight on even if it's nothing there because he's so big, he's going to take a couple of them with him. Mario, he hits that with the full head of steam as we come up with 3:15 left here in the game at 3rd and 7 from the 37. Oh, bad snap. Abbott's just going to keep it. Makes a little bit happen out of it. Gains about 2. Going to bring up 4th down and 5 from the 35. I think I'm going to go for it here, Mike.
Yeah, I don't see any reason why not.
Yeah, I mean, we got 2:50 left here in the game. Yeah, you pick up a first down here, and I mean, I guess they could call their timeouts. They've got all 3 of their timeouts left, but
this is where you can really tell the determination of a team. They know what's on the line right here. You got 4th down, you need 5, 6, something like that, 5 yards. It's how bad you want to pick it up right here.
Yeah, Abbott's back there by himself. He may be pooch kicking it here. Yep. And that's going to go in the end zone. And the Boomers will take over at the 20 with 2:18 left here in the ball game. Your Cash Bulldogs leading 27-7.
What do you think, Arthur? They come out throwing the ball right here.
I mean, you kind of have to.
They stick to form.
I mean, I'm going to go down swinging, so I'm going to take it. And they are looking to pass. He's got time. Tosses it over and just in and out of the hands. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 10 from the 20. They probably come out and run on this play, but with 2:12 left here in the game, folks. But, yeah, I mean, I think you got to go down swinging. I mean, but.
Got Paulus Cash coming in, man of defensive end on the left side.
Yeah.
I just got the feeling he's going to jump up and make big plays this year.
Yeah. Shotgun, still looking for a pass, looking for somebody. Got time, but then it collapses in. Oh, he's going to go down for a sack. I'm going to credit that with number 55. I'm in the dark up here. It's going to be R.J. Rivera.
Nice.
Good job by the QB was trying, number 7 was trying to 10-yard gain. Oh, wait, excuse me, a 22-yard gain.
Quarterback did a good job buying some time with his feet there.
We kind of knocked ourselves in the foot there. We ran into each other, but
yeah,
great effort, though. Looking to pass again. There's a man on the out route, and it is caught for a gain of about 6 on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 4 from the 49 with 52 seconds left here in the ball game. Woodward will call a timeout, and we'll take it with you. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Man, I gotta go to the bathroom. I think there's bushes all around us. Nah, it's number 2. Well, you better call McCracken. All right. Oh. What's that? Oh, my God.
Have a McCracken portable toilet and septic. We're number 1 when it comes to number 2.
McCracken is the only name to call for septic cleaning, both commercial and residential. So when duty calls, call McCracken, 580-704-9332. McCracken Portable Toilets and Septic. We're number 1 when it comes to number 2.
All right, welcome back, folks, as the Boomers have 2nd down and about 4 from their own 49-yard line. Looking to pass. Has plenty of time. Looks. Oh, and it's going to be that was definitely a.
That was a wrestling match.
Yeah, that was no question about it. I think everybody's like, even our sideline was like, what? Wait. So that's going to give them 15 yards and an automatic 1st down.
Ball awareness for a cornerback is a must. You have to know where the football's at.
Yeah. Couldn't see who was on that coverage there that did it.
I think that was CJ.
Was that CJ? Okay.
Yeah.
We were just talking, a little back and forth here a minute ago, and Hayden was talking about how she just bought the new Taylor Swift album. It's her favorite singer. Mike was like, yeah, that's mine too.
I'm not so sure about that.
45 seconds left here in the ball game. Quick pass over to number 20. Makes one man miss. 2, and wrapped up there by Jace Yoder. Said him a couple times tonight with 35 seconds and rolling here. They do have 2 timeouts, but elect not to take one here. Could be the last play of the game here, folks.
Definitely if he's tackled in bounds.
Probably going to just throw it deep. Yeah, great job. Sacked and a fumble.
Ball's
loose and live.
Live.
Big man's rumbling down. Gain of about 20 on the big man. We do have a boomer hurt back here. With 8 seconds left here in the ball game, we are going to take a timeout real quick, folks, as we figure this out. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account when you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
This month at Merritt Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, the savings are big. Get this 25 Ram 1500 Laramie for $11,867 off MSRP, or this 25 Ram 2500 offers, like up to $4,000 in consumer cash and up to $1,250 in incremental bonus cash on select models. Stop by today. Merritt Chevrolet GMC. Power on with Merritt.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, as we have about 8.3 seconds left here in the ball game, and your Cash Bulldogs lead 27-7 over the Woodward Boomers. This should be the last play of the game here, Mike. They do have it at the 16-yard line. I know it might not mean much in the grand scheme of things, but it kind of does. You want to feel good leaving here, not feel good with giving up a touchdown at the end.
No, definitely not with a lineman running the ball 20 yards on you.
Yeah.
No, you don't want to. We've had a good pass rush last couple times he's dropped back. We need to maintain that right here and be solid on our coverage. I watched 33 leaking out.
And he looks, he's got, Camaro just comes out of nowhere. And that's going to be the ball game, folks.
Nice.
Sacked by Famero on the play for a loss of 8, and that's going to be a Bulldog win. Feels good to have the first one of the season.
They're going to take the monkey off their back.
Yeah, it looks like they're doing it right now. All right, well, that's a good win. 27-7, your Bulldogs over the Woodward Boomers. We'll be right back with our post-game report. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Bridges, and after 30 years of practicing dentistry in Lawton, Fort Sill, Southwest Oklahoma, I need some help. Please welcome our new associate dentist, Dr. Chandler Harbin. Dr. Harbin brings a gentle touch to our ever-expanding dental practice in order to make your visit one that exceeds your expectations. Even more things to smile about is our partnership with 3 major dental insurance companies, United Concordia, Delta Dental Premier, and Health Choice. Come schedule an appointment with Dr. Harbin or myself by calling 580-248-6700.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union, only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, as we just watched your Bulldogs win 27-7 over the Woodward Boomers. Great win tonight. All around good team effort, way to build on what we've been seeing the last few weeks. Mike, I think the guys played good. They played a solid game. We came out, right out the gate, first 6 minutes of the game, and we're up 21-0. It kind of puts them on their heels a little bit, kind of makes it seem like, kind of puts them in that desperation mode. But they stuck to their game, and it kind of fizzled there for a little bit for us. But the boys stayed strong. Defense played great. And, Woodward was able to get a couple, more than a couple, some good drives put together and run that clock a lot.
Yeah, I agree, Arthur. From the get-go, came out, established themselves as the more physical, the faster team. I think was a big deal tonight.
Yeah.
Definitely were the faster team. Defensively, we knew they wanted to run between the tackles, going to be challenged to get outside on us, and we forced them to try to get outside and forced them to do things they didn't want to do, which is always good for a defense.
Yeah, you always want to put them in an uncomfortable situation, and we started off great doing that. We put them in, fourth down. We get a turnover right off the bat and get down to the 1 yard line and score. And I think that's the jolt you need making this drive. I really thought maybe we might start a little slow just because of the drive, but we didn't. I think it more affected us more later on. In the middle of this first quarter into the second.
Still, we had some good drives coming out. Second half, put points on the board, which has been a little bit of an issue for us. So all the way around, I mean, there's a lot of positives from the game this evening.
Yeah, absolutely. There sure was. The boys play good. I really do think it was a good game plan. The coaches did a great job in their game plan, and the boys executed it well. Zach was able to sit back there, and the line for all the talk this week, talking to the coaches, watching the film even of Woodward, the line was our biggest concern. They can do this now. And that quarterback, he can throw the ball and he can run, but I think the line was the biggest issue. But for all that talk, I think the boys stepped up great on offense and defense and played really good on the line.
Absolutely, both sides of the ball. We were tough from end to end on the defensive line. And we were physical, hit our blocks. Running backs had some good holes. We actually had some good blocks on the outside for our receivers. Didn't rely a lot on trying to get outside today. We did a lot of business between the tackles on offense and short passing game, and even opened it up a little bit. We're able to hit some deep middle passes.
Yeah, I agree. So as we go into next week, I want to remind everyone we're at home again against Weatherford, 7 o'clock kickoff. So I understand if you couldn't make it all the way up here, and I do appreciate it. I know we all do. Mike does. We appreciate you watching us here on OSN. But definitely come out, support the boys, as that's a pivotal matchup next week against Weatherford, because we both come in 1-1. They won tonight, I believe, unless something came back really, really bad. But it'd be a pivotal game because kind of where we stand with that, after we come out of that game, we're kind of going to know where we're going to be at. And
every one of these district games are important. Like we said to start the broadcast, there were a couple upsets last week. So it gives life to a few teams that perhaps didn't think they had an opportunity.
Yeah.
So, every one of these games is important. Anytime you play Weatherford, it doesn't matter if you're playing football, basketball, baseball, whatever you're doing, they're going to bring a team that's ready to play, and you got to meet that intensity. You got to come out and meet that effort.
Yeah, absolutely. Couldn't agree more. Well, as we get into, we'll finish it up here, folks, with our offense and defensive players of the game. I'll start off on offense, Mike, and honestly, it's kind of tough. We had, several key players, I think, step up. I thought Johnny Canada did an amazing job running the ball.
Good diversity tonight, good mix.
Yeah, and Caden Sweat, he kind of broke a couple plays, and he had a couple touchdowns there. And Kenyon Sweat, I'm sorry, guys. I know Caden the best, but my bad. Anyway, Kenyon had some great plays and went and did great. And Zach did really good throwing the ball.
Had a lot of composure.
I thought he did have a really good time. He had time. He made quick passes when he needed to, and when he had time, he was able to put the ball on the money. With all that, I'd like to give it to all three of them, or even the line. They did a great job up front, and I don't think they get enough effort. But I think once again, last week into this week, just the consistent effort of Kenyon. It just, he's kind of like that little spark plug. We have fourth down there, and jet sweep, and he's gone 49 yards. So He's going to be my offensive player of the game tonight. What about you on defense?
On defense, you got three standouts, really. You got Mario Famero.
Yeah.
You got Case Hartzog and Cannon McCracken. Cannon kind of is an unsung hero because he's very consistent, makes those plays all the time, and he's kind of the center fielder out there. If he misses those tackles, those guys take off. But, I mean, one guy stands out to me. He kind of set the tone from the get-go. He making big hit in the hole, big hit in the hole, big hit in the hole, and I'm going to go with Super Mario.
I couldn't agree more, I think. And he came in and, you know, with 6 minutes left for us to try to run that clock out, and, you know, him and Garrett, but Super Mario ran that ball pretty good. I want to thank all of our sponsors, Hillary Communications for our countdown to kickoff, the Orchard Group Morgan Stanley for our schedule sponsor, Cash Laundromat for the keys to the game, Wayne's Drive-In, as always, for the kickoff, and McCracken Portable Toilets and Septic for our red zone, as well as Ace West for our timeout and trivia sponsor, and the Lawton Firefighters Association, Vincent Saylor of State Farm Agent, and the Lawton Fraternal Order of Police for our quarter sponsors. Once again, folks, please come out to Ulrich Stadium there in Cache, Oklahoma next week as your Bulldogs take on the Weatherford Eagles. Crucial district matchup there as we look to continue build on what we have tonight. Once again, I want to thank you from all of us here and wish everybody that is here a safe travel home. You have been watching the Cache Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.